I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
The Bible on Video. Genesis chapter 11. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech. And it came to pass, as they journeyed from the east, that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, Go to, let us make brick, and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone, and slime had they for mortar. And they said, Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower, which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of all the earth.
I had to play that one because Michael's the sidekick today to he's the co-host today, doing a reaction on something on a video. So I played that. I just noticed that Roger said hello to Dave. Can't play drums, and it's funny he spelled it. What is it? Can't pay. Can't pay. Can't pay.
It looks like a card to me. It does.
No, it's can't. Can't. It's how English people speak. Instead of like can't, they kind of say can't. So it's like an R in there, can't. But it's not spelled like that really. That's obviously he's playing on his accent.
Right.
So I think it's cool. It's good to see you, Dave, man. And I did get that. I got that message from you. We will do that other video at some point. And do you know the King Charles thing we was doing about the Antichrist? He got a reply back from the Cohen guy who did the video. He's calling us a bunch of idiots for being flat earthers. So yeah, I'll stay away from him, dude. I will finish off the series maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I would stay away from him. I don't think he knows the truth. It would hit him in the face, dude. Some of the stuff he says from scripture is right, but the way he interprets it, wrong. You know? Good to see you, Ryo Gaming. Good to see you all. Let's quickly just go in. Say hello, everybody. Captain KV, good to see you. Ryan, good to see you. Roger, good to see you. Michael,
hello.
Scott, level round, good to see you, bro. Can't play drums, good to see you, bro.
Can't play drums?
Jimanus. Saddlebomb.
Ryo
Gaming. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
Strangely enough, I can't play drums either.
I can. No, that's the problem. It's actually fun.
That's it. I can't play drums. It'd be something I'd like to. I prefer guitar, but when you see someone having fun on the drums, like bang bang, it's like, yeah, I wish I could do that. I wish I had that kind of rhythm. being able to tap my feet at the same time as my hands going crazy, but your feet having a steady rhythm. It's hard to do.
It's like that French guy I watched, that Mezeg guy who does theremin stuff, and he's like each foot's doing something different, and each arm's doing something different. It's like that's some coordination.
You guys should look up a guy named Danny Carey. Watch him play the drums. He's one of my heroes.
I think I don't know. I think I've noticed my camera getting a bit glitchy. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe
there's a Jeff in the house. Mr.
Oh, wow.
Here.
Can't play drums, says he gets his info from Danny Faulkner. Wow.
He's saying he gets his info from no other. Oh, for goodness sake. That says it all, dude. That says it all.
Ask him to ask Danny Faulkner how he believes in a young Earth and then believes in stars that are billions of years old.
Roger, if you're typing to Jeff Gasshead and saying hello, he won't see it in your chat.
Oh yeah, because I linked it. I forgot.
if you do it through StreamYard, you should see it. But if you do it in your own chat, he's not going to see it in my chat.
I'm doing it in StreamYard.
Right.
So I type from StreamYard.
Today is just like right. I titled it. What was it? I titled it "Pride Cometh Before a Fall" because it's true.
Yeah. Can I
was doing something else, but right? No, actually, Michael, I'll let you take it away.
Can I just suggest we just go straight into it without putting any preface to it, like let
really?
it itself? I don't want to add any comments to it before we listen to it. You know, just get straight into it.
Okay, cool. But I would just like to add that whatever we've done, whatever we say, and to whoever towards, it's done in love and in correction. That's what it's done in. Nothing malice, nothing to take the piss or anything like that. But it's a rebuke, and it's a strong rebuke. But it's done in love. Christ love. Simple as that. Okay, we'll get into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, here it is. Hello, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Potato.
Oh, he'll probably do some music in that house, won't he? Yeah.
He's got a little bit in the front. Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Guess I wasn't thinking.
Subaru.
He does that over and over.
Mud holes, dirt roads. Most people wouldn't think of driving through stuff like that. But then that's the beauty of Subaru all-wheel drive.
Quote.
There we go.
I guess I wasn't thinking. Yeah, I'm not sure if.
Can I just say that the title of his stream was called "About Mikey Smith and Truthers." That's what his stream is called. So we're just reacting to this.
If anybody knows how to think, but we are going to talk about me. I don't like generally talking about myself.
I would disagree. I would completely disagree, Mikey. You completely like talking about yourself. You might pretend you don't like talking about yourself, but you do. You put yourself above others when it comes to flat earth. I like what you do. I love what you do. But when it comes to the pride, you're the only one doing this and nobody else. I think you like to talk about yourself.
Yep. But I think I have to do a little bit of a comparison between me and the rest of the world.
See? Whoa. That's the distinction now. The difference between him and the rest of the world. So what he's meaning is him and flat earth and the rest of the flat earthers. That's what he's meaning. Because he's got the standard. Mikey Smith has got the standard for what flat earth people should be doing, you know? Can I just say, he says things like, what do you do for flat earth? What can you do for flat earth? Flat earth is not a living entity. You can't do anything for flat earth. It's established. It's there. Yes, we can put the truth about it out there, but what's the point in flat earth? It's just information if you haven't got Christ. Now, what I would say is, what do you do for Christ? What do you do for God? Just knowing there's a creator that created the flat earth, it doesn't suffice. It doesn't suffice. That is just knowledge. What does it do for you just to know there's a creator and know there's a flat earth? And what does the truth of knowing there's a creator and knowing the flat earth do if you get it out, if it changes nothing about that person or about anybody else? You know?
Yeah.
That's why
where you're coming from.
It needs to, like Michael always says, it always needs to be about Christ. If it doesn't lead you to Christ, flat earth is just information and knowledge.
Hey, PJ, can I say something right quick?
Of course you can. Reaction.
The person that looks at creation and doesn't try to find God in it is an idiot, because it took a very powerful person to create everything you're living on right here, right now, and not to seek that entity out and get to know who he is.
Yeah,
is dumb. It's just it is. That's just my opinion. I don't care what everybody else says. That's just the way I look at it. When I look at the awesomeness that the earth is and the creation, it makes you want to do it. You know, that's
absolutely.
Yeah,
I want the truth out there. I want the truth out there about flat earth. I mean, I do flat earth on flatses every day. So when it comes to my channel, I do most of the scriptural stuff. I do flat earth now and again, but I do it on flatses all the time. People do flat earth differently, Mikey. It's not your standard, is not the set standard for flat earth and what you should be doing. There's lots of different ways. I know you don't like debates. Michael doesn't like debates. I like debates, but I know they don't solve anything. But at the same time, it's not about trying to change the person's mind you're debating.
PJ, can we address these points as we're going through the video, though, rather than covering them all? And he's not even mentioned out yet.
No, of course. I was yeah, Vicky, I'm just awake to watch this. Sometimes people need calling that. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of why I was saying it. Anyway, let's carry on.
Because there is a difference, and you're going to know what the difference is. And we're going to break things up into different groups, because I'm not talking about the people that just sit there. Well, maybe I am. Maybe you are one of the lazy people. Maybe you are one of the people that do not have a set of testicles. Maybe you are a woman that has.
What has it got to do with having a set of testicles? What has it really got to do about that? I mean,
right, so who's he talking about? So he's talking about the people who just hang around in chat.
Yeah.
Don't put content on the channels. You know, they just watch shows and that. What's wrong with that? You know, people have families, they have children, they have jobs. You know, they might only get an hour to sit down and watch YouTube a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, you can't be saying that they're lazy just because they ain't got a channel or they're not out on the streets, you know, talking to people. You know?
Absolutely. I was going to say, Chilster, if you're in Rogers, all good, but you won't see the rest of the chat unless you come over my side. You won't be able to talk to anybody else. That's what I'm saying. People will be able to see your chat in StreamYard, but the people like Jeff, Gashead, and all that's in my chat won't be able to see you. It's up to you, though, dude. You can stay where you want, but I'm just letting you know.
Saddlebum says, I hope you feel better soon, Michael. Me too, mate, because I feel crap.
I know you felt all right when you had a little beer last night, and now the beer's gone.
I had a can of beer last night, and I felt all right, but then this morning I felt terrible again. Maybe I should get some cans later.
What are you gonna get? You're gonna get what kind of beer did you have for Dell? What kind of can was that?
I had yesterday a can of Foster's, like, and it made me feel like 50 times better, which is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. Just it's like drugs, isn't it? It covers it for a minute. You know what I mean? It covers it for a bit. Exactly, Chillstar. Folks of lives. Exactly. Michael's point.
And why do you have to do out? Like, why can you not find out truth about shape of Earth and just get on with your life? You know, why do you have to do out?
Exactly. Some people just like to know that's the truth. And yeah, okay, fine, that's the truth. I accept it. I don't believe the globals, or I don't believe the flat Earth, and just get on with it. It's you know, not everybody has to do something for it. It's not their passion. It's not in their. It's not. They don't want to make a career out of it. It's just like information to them. Sometimes it is just information to them. You know.
Not a set of blah blah blah.
You already said testicles.
But we are going to talk about what I do, because the rest of the YouTube world.
So I should just stop there, but that's what I'm saying. The hubris that I do.
Yeah. Well, after you've just claimed that you don't talk about yourself.
Exactly. And you don't like to talk about yourself. Every time Mikey used to come in here, I used to say, yeah, love Mikey, love what he does. He's brave for doing what he does, which he is, but not everybody can do that. He's a big guy. If other people went out with a billboard, they might get a little bit beaten on. But I'll leave it there because he hasn't mentioned anything about a billboard.
Do nothing. You don't like the facts, do you? Well, we're going to talk about facts in today's live stream. We're going to talk about all these wasteful panels.
Are we talking facts, or are we just discussing one person's opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
exactly.
Yeah,
they're talking about these panels. It doesn't matter what a panel's like. There's some people give up stupid information, just come on to troll. Some give a slight bit of information. Some give loads of information. Some give none. It's not all about that, dude. You can't set the standard. You know what I mean? You're not the leader of Flat Earth. You're not the in the hierarchy at the top of Flat Earth. Nobody is. So why should you set the standard?
I don't think we're ever going to see another video like this from him after he came on our channel last night. Me and Ryan pretty much told him basically the same thing what you're saying now. And he said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but he does say that for a minute. I mean,
like I said to you last night, Roger, I didn't want to come on that stream and talk to Mikey and then do this. I want to do this, and then if Mikey wants to talk, I'll talk to Mikey. You know,
absolutely.
But I want to get this
that's between you and him. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. If Mikey wants to come and talk, he can. But we're just calling it for what it is. And like I say, it's in love, Mikey. Do not take offense. This is a rebuke, strong rebuke. We get rebuked all the time.
Oh yeah.
And like
We're
people
might talk about debate.
Yeah, people might not know, but this has been going on for a while.
About a year and a half.
None of us answered it. We've not addressed it. We've just let it go and let it go.
Yeah.
And this has been going on for quite some time. It's not the first time it's insinuated about us and about Flatzide and stuff. It's happened many times.
I mean, we caught. I mean, we've never done a stream like this on it. We've said a few things during a stream that was off topic towards it, but never done a reaction video to Mikey himself.
Wasteful debates. We're going to talk about you specifically.
Sorry, again, debates is not everybody's thing. It's not Michael's thing. I like a debate. I know it doesn't solve anything, but it's not about trying to change the person's mind you're debating. It's about reaching out to the person that's watching the debate. They might see something in it and they think, oh, there's truth to that. You know, so you might think it's a wasteful debate, but it's possibly not. When it comes to McToon and all that, and in the way they debate, yes, I completely agree it's a waste of time. But again, people might see it and change their minds about certain things.
Exactly. You know? There's different avenues that people wake up to truth.
Absolutely.
You know? Flatzo's had emails from people saying, I loved your debate. It's really woke me up. You know what I mean? It's like, you'll go out on the street, Mikey, you might wake one person up. Flats might do a debate, wake one person up.
Exactly.
I might make a YouTube video and wake one person up. PJ might do a stream, wake one person up. You know, there's just different avenues on what gets through to people.
Agreed. Because not everybody's the same, and people are into different stuff. Simple as that. Some people might not adhere to like looking at experiments and observations and stuff like, oh, that's too sciencey for me. You know what I mean? I'll watch a debate. What's the problem?
I don't see one.
So the comment list will be very, very short because I want people in the chat to live.
Yes, Vicky. Quickly. Not everyone in his position. Same people have jobs, health problems, partners, children, and life gets busy. He is able to do what he does. Not everyone has the time to do. Absolutely. Fair enough said, babe. Fair enough said. Absolutely right.
She boiled it down really well. That was nice.
Very well.
Pissed off what they do for truth or for flat earth. I want you guys to tell me what you do.
Flat Earth is truth, but it's not the way the truth and life, is it? It's not. It's not that type of truth.
Why do? It's like making the truth into some kind of entity. Like, what do you do for truth? Like,
exactly.
Why do you have to do out for truth? You spread truth. You don't do out for it.
Flat Earth's established. It's just here. It's not an entity that's got consciousness, that's living. You can't do anything for it, you know. But you can for the actual real truth, which is Christ. You can do something for Christ.
And maybe make a recording of it and post it on your channel, or send it to me in a link in my email.
Well, so you can scrutinize what the actual truth is and give out your opinion on what that person's truth is. It doesn't sound very. It just sounds like you're putting yourself as the standard.
It sounds like Mikey Smith, the adjudicator of all truth. You know, I'll decide whether you're a truther. I'll decide whether you're doing the right thing. I'll decide whether you are doing something for this truth community.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And the thing is, Mikey, as well, we used to stick up for you as well when people would call you a shill. I'm not telling you who, but people used to call you a shill and we'd stick up for you. And now you're kind of, I know you're not a shill, but it's kind of the kind of attitude that shills have, you know. They put themselves at the top, you know. Hey, Luke, good to see you, bro.
I've had it posed to me that Mike is a shill, and I've defended him.
Absolutely, me too.
I spent a couple hours in his chat defending him against trolls because they were coming in there making fun of him, and he get frustrated and mad, wouldn't finish his, and I would fight him off, and I shut him up. And I guess he does appreciate it to a point, but he forgets about it. He doesn't see people standing up for him.
Yeah. Luke, yes, Mikey Smith, horizontally opposed. He's a flat earther. He does observations and stuff like that, and goes out. What would you call it when he with the billboard? What do you call it?
Street. You call it street activism, can't you?
Activism, yeah, it's
evangelism.
Activism.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, it would be evangelism if it was Christ, but activism when it comes to flat earth with a billboard and a car and that and information. But he's kind of setting himself as the standard for what all flat earthers should be like. He's a friend of ours. But he's kind of got on his high horse lately. Lately, it's been about for a year.
It's almost like a jealousy thing, isn't it? Really, like moaning about people having panels on because Mikey doesn't have a panel.
Aye, and super chats and stuff like that.
Well, I've given him super chats, man. I have.
What if people wanted to go on your show, Mikey, and be on your panel? Would you moan and say, "Oh no, I don't have panels"?
Exactly.
So yes, the Alan Norstrand is in the chat. We got Turret, we got Lightning, we got all the usual suspects.
Big up Alan Norstrand, big up Lightning. Love you guys.
Alan Norstrand goes on panels. Are you going to have a go at Alan?
Exactly. Alan goes on panels now and again. He comes to Flatses, he comes to Mountain, he goes to Vicky's, he goes to Cairns, you know, Rogers as well.
You know? He's a busy guy, though. You know, he has other things to do.
Like, I don't like the word communities, but us who all hang around together, like us, Roger, people in chat, Luke, you know, we watch Flatzoid, we watch PJ, we watch Roger and Ryan. Sometimes you'll watch me. We all support each other and lift each other up. And we were doing the same with Mikey, but then when you go to Mikey and watch him, he's saying things about you.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
We got Charles.
Good to see you, Barbara. Good to see you.
Barbara, she's there. Nice.
Hey, Bob.
And so, and I'm not apologizing for anything. Not one single bit.
You apologize to me, Mikey. You apologize to me. I'm not proof of it.
Go for it.
But I don't know who he's talking to. That this is the thing that bothers me, right? He says all these things, but he's cryptic about it. Like he's going to call somebody out, Mikey. Have decency to let him know who you're talking about.
Exactly. Instead of generalizing and hinting, because when we watch it, we kind of know who you're talking about, but you don't say the names. You don't. But we know through the descriptions that you give, like lazy boy chairs, stuff like that, green screens. all them kind of things, you know.
Or why don't you get in? Like, I've got you on Facebook, Mikey. You can message me. Why don't you come and say to me, I think you're doing something wrong, Michael. I don't think you were doing enough for Flat Earth. But have you really got the testicles to do that? Or do you do it on your stream, hiding behind your camera, being cryptic?
Exactly. I mean, Mikey, you've got a fair amount of subscribers, but there's not many people come to your live because of your attitude sometimes, Mikey. Nothing to do with your information. That's fine. But bigging yourself up over it, that you are the standard.
It seems like I've got maybe 4 or 5 bosses.
Yeah.
He sounds like he wants to be like a sergeant, a drill sergeant, and build an army of Mikeys.
Well, kind of, yeah. If he's the standard, then yeah, he wants you to do what he's doing. Yeah.
Well, what we've got going off here is just a prime example of pride. That's all it is.
Hence the title. Pride cometh for a fall. You know, I wasn't trying to be cryptic. I just didn't want to say what I was doing until we got to the point, because there would have been a load of pushback if people would found out beforehand. Well, maybe a bit of pushback, you know, or a bit of slagging off or whatever. Just wanted to say that anything done again is in love.
In my life.
By choice.
Not sure why. But if I'm doing something wrong, please state in the live stream right now what you think I'm doing wrong.
You're being an arrogant, pious, pontificating piece of crap at the minute, Mikey. And that's just an observation. That's my opinion. I love you. But the way you're acting, you're being pontificating, pious. Like, you're almost religious, pious, pontificating, pushing your religious views out, basically. Because if it's just you and you do it, you might as well just have the cult of Mikey, you know?
Well, but let me ask you this, PJ. What does it matter? Like, why can't you just do your thing, Mikey? What does it matter what anybody else is doing? Why can't you just be concerned about what you are doing?
Exactly. If you're doing fine, Mikey, and you're happy with it, you're happy with what you're doing, what does it matter what other people are doing? If you're happy with it. If that's what you think your vocation is, if that's what you think your God-given ministry, I suppose, in a way, is, then go for it. Go for it.
Good luck. What am I doing wrong in relation to flat Earth, truth, waking up the public?
This is exactly
Tell me what I'm
doing wrong.
Exactly.
This is what you're doing wrong. You're judging people who support you.
Yeah. Yes, Chillster, this is Mikey Smith. Yeah. Absolutely. Like I say, I love the guy, but I love his observations. I love what he's doing. I praise him every time he comes on my stream about what he's doing. I say what he's doing is brave. Maybe I shouldn't, because maybe it gives him a bit of a big head about it. I don't know. But that's what's happening.
Right. So, like, for people who don't know who he is in chat or who've never watched him, like, we're supposed to be his friend. I mean, I took time out to show him how to use StreamYard for his stream so he could share stuff and that. Like, I actually took time out to show him how to use StreamYard. And then the first ever stream I did, and Mikey were invited and he showed his star videos and we were all talking that. And then he did a stream after that, moaning that I'd got more people watching that stream than he gets, you know, and he was saying, what's up with that? You know, it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, I mean, it's not your fault that you got more people watching. You know, it's.
I can't. I'm not in control on who comes to a stream or not.
What's the common denominator, Mikey, on your stream? If no one is showing up, you're there all the time. You've got a certain amount of subs, but you're only getting, I don't know, what, 7, 8 viewers live. What is the common denominator in all of them streams? Mikey Smith. Obviously, you're doing the streams. They're coming to see you and your information. If there's not many people there, it's for a reason, Mikey. Maybe it's to do with your attitude. And that this has nothing to do with sub count and popularity or anything like that. This is just an opinion on maybe why you're not. Because you whinge about this, Mikey, about people not turning up. Then, yes, it is. It's petty stuff. It's petty stuff, Luke. Absolutely.
doing wrong. Good luck.
See, he thinks he's not doing anything wrong. I mean, with that smug smack and that, like, good luck, like finding anything I'm doing wrong. It's not about your observations. It's not about what you actually do. It's about what
Your
you
behavior.
profess, your behavior. Yes, absolutely.
And remember, if you have something to complain about, you're going to have to back yourself up with your claim of what I'm doing wrong.
Right here, right here. Look at all your videos where you're complaining about debates, flat earthers, super chats, anything like that. This is it. This is the backup.
In relation to what you're doing.
Oh, hold on.
Wait for your list.
No. That's not how it works. You don't compare yourself to someone else to see what you're doing wrong. That's the problem, Mikey. You don't have to compare to what you are doing. But why? That is pure hubris. That is lying.
How can you base your ethics on the behavior of someone else? Or how do you know that what they're doing is right? You know, like,
exactly.
Stupid.
Hey guys, can I say one thing? I think if he thinks about his demographic and why he only has so many people in his chat, because he does his live streams during the day. People are at work. People are taking their kids to school. So if he would just record it and then stream it when people are at home, he'd probably get a lot more audience. Just
but not even that. I mean, I go live when people are going to school. This is when people are going to school this time. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going on about my viewers, but I mean, I just do it. That I don't think that's anything to do with it. I mean, it's like afterwards, even after this live is gone, you could have one person watching your live, but it's afterwards. People watch afterwards as well. So it's what you have in your streams, Mikey. You know what I mean? That will draw people into watching. You know, if you're got to be an ass, people ain't gonna watch it, except maybe anti-flat earthers to take the piss. You give them ammo. Yep. We've all given them ammo, but you're giving them ammo all the time.
More ammo.
Absolutely.
More they need.
Okay, so it's like this is the difference. I can come.
Sound like banana. Yeah, you sound like you sound like a bloody Flat Earth Society. I've never heard of him. Maybe he should go global.
Yeah,
we've got flat earthers all over the globe.
But look, don't get us wrong, right? Mikey's got a good heart, right? And
he has.
Is literally going to like TV stations and radio stations and trying to get through to them. Like, it's a good thing he does. But just because he does it, don't mean we all have to do it.
No, he thinks at his standard, but what he's doing, everybody else should be doing. He thinks we should be going down the park with a billboard. That's fine for you, Mikey. You're a big lad. You can look after yourself. What if someone smaller went down the park with, the earth is flat? You get laughed at, even by kids. A gang of kids would knock the crap out of an old man nowadays. You know, not everybody can do that, dude. Not everybody.
Well, PJ, you should hear what he said on my channel about kids making fun of him. They do.
Well, exactly. So if they make fun of him, they're going to make fun of other people, smaller people they think they can take the piss out of.
Compare myself to Michael Jordan because I played basketball almost my entire life.
If you're comparing yourself to Michael Jordan, that is right. Nobody plays like Michael Jordan except Michael Jordan. And he's about 100 foot taller than you, even though you're tall.
I could take subject matters and compare my basketball skills to his skills.
You can't.
Really?
No.
I don't think I
can take my skills and compare them to somebody else who has only played basketball for 1 year or never played basketball. So we will compare your flat earth ability, activism, whatever you want to call it.
And people, did you just say that in basketball? People have got different levels. You get Michael Jordan, and then you get someone just coming out of college. Who's the better player? The one that's had the experience, and Michael Jordan's a better player. You know, you're not making sense, Mikey. You're saying people have got different levels of ability, but then you're asking them to be the same as you. complete contradiction, dude.
Yeah, Banana's got a question for you.
Oh, cool. Seriously, he's a flat earther. He does observations and stuff like that. Exactly. I don't know if you're asking that rhetorically or not.
I think he is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I thought you guys would have known him. I thought every one of you guys knew him. I mean, most guys knew him, surely.
I like the kid, to be honest.
What's up?
He's got gumption.
You shit a brick, but you can't shit a block. Yes. Yes. But like I say, what he does is good. What he does he can do anything for flat earth, but what he does is actually good. You know what I mean? His observations are good, but he thinks he is the #1 standard for it. You know? He thinks every flat earther should be doing it. Not every flat earther is active. Some just believe it's flat. That's it. They don't do nothing about it because it's just information to them.
And compare it to mine. What you do for the truth community.
I mean, I would kind of put a distinction between flat earth and truth community nowadays. Yeah. You know, and not all flat earthers are truthers, not all truthers are flat earthers. Yeah. You know,
I've never claimed to be part of any truth community. Just put that out there.
No, I do tell the truth. I do tell the truth, but I wouldn't say I'm part of a truther community. Once upon a time, I'd say, yeah, I'm a truther because I tell the truth, but I've never said I tell the truth. I'm part of the truth community because most of the truth community ain't telling the truth.
You could be a true earther, PJ.
Well, no, we got excommunicated from that. We got excommunicated by Whitsey.
Oh, damn it, man.
He actually said that about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
I remember it too.
Oh, it was
funny.
And I'm going to remain very.
The problem with claiming a truth community is when you like look into that community, there's about 30 different truths. Mm-hmm. So like it's not truth community, is it? Like, nope.
So I slam dunk him with those claws.
It's either
well said. That's quite funny. I think Mikey might even find that funny. Maybe. Yeah, Vicky's having a 100 sub special tomorrow. Nice. The link's up. I mean, she's got a lovely thumbnail in that she made. It's beautiful. I like it.
Almost as beautiful as yours, PJ, for this morning. I like the question mark and the cursive
writing in the corner. That was basically all I did was it's my normal morning coffee one that I mix with everything. All I did was add the question mark and put in the text. That was it. That's all I did to it. Yeah. But no, Vicky's got a nice thumbnail. I made it, but she kind of guided me through what she wanted. So yeah.
I just want to apologize if everybody can hear me and Beth coughing, but I can't. If I keep going on mute, I'll forget to unmute.
I've got it, dude. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's all good. We know that. And it's not even annoying. If it was you coughing, fine. But Beth, she's all right.
Well, I'm trying not to cough, but I do want to.
I know.
Calm during this live stream because I have nothing to be upset about at this point.
It seems like you are.
I did make the thumbnail big, but you guided me through it. Go on, Michael.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's not to be upset about, but it seems upset with us for some reason.
Mm-hmm. That's it. I mean, he thinks as well. I don't know if he mentions it in this, but he has before that we blank him, that we don't allow him on the platform and stuff like that, or don't want him on the platform. I've had him on mine. Michael's had him on his. Flats has had him on his twice.
Yeah, so this is the thing. He complains that nobody shows his star videos and that. Like, it's been on mine and shown it. It's been on yours and shown it. It's been on Flats. Yeah. So, why are we not supporting him?
Exactly. I had dedicated a full stream to him. Yeah. Dedicated a full stream to him. You know, yeah. Michael has. You did as well this morning, Roger. But before this, yeah, Flats did. Even after he said a few things about Flats in the super chat, he's still given a platform after that as well. You know, we've all given him a platform.
We helped him, and I sent him over to Eddie Banjos, and Eddie liked it, and he put him on the show.
He went on Eddie's as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Because there is nothing I'm doing wrong.
Like everybody does something wrong, even within flat earth, there's things I say nightly on flats that after I say it, I think, oh shit, I just said that, didn't I? That's wrong.
Yeah,
You know?
I dropped a rate clanger when Andrew Johnston were on saying Keggy Beach runs east to west when it doesn't. It runs north to south. I don't even know why it come out of my mouth, but it did.
It did. Yeah. It just happens sometimes. Yeah, absolutely.
So, Michael, you're fallible like everybody else.
Yeah,
Just like PJ, me, Ryan, we all make mistakes, and that's why God sent somebody here to pay for all that for us and follow His ways, and you won't have any problems with that in your own mind and your own heart.
Exactly. Only God is infallible. Only God alone.
I'm not sure what I would be. What am I doing wrong? Am I going out too many times to talk to the public? Am I talking to too many people? Because
that's just another way of bragging by saying I'm talking to loads of people. Should I be talking to more?
Yeah, but this is my issue here now. Who's he talking to?
Exactly. Who are you talking to?
Is he talking to us who has been complaining about going on panels and this and that, or is he talking to anti-flat earthers who are telling him he's doing something wrong in his comments?
Exactly. You should be more specific.
Because I ain't ever said that you're doing out wrong, Mikey.
Never.
I ain't ever said out like that, ever.
Never. I've always appreciated.
But I've seen you in Jim's comment section telling him he's doing something wrong with his P900.
When he's made no claims. He doesn't even have a voice in his videos. Just observations.
Videos. Yeah.
Just looking at this bloody stars, looking at the sky through a P900. Nobody made any claims about it, and you went on your high horse. He's not telling the truth. He should take down this channel.
He literally
That's bad, Mikey. That's really bad.
Oh, exactly, right. Banana cam. Exactly, mate.
Mm-hmm. He did it twice.
Absolutely did. The word became flesh and dwelt amongst us, men, and the world recognized him not, and still reject him. And this guy thinks he's hard done to. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I talked to
just
hundreds.
1 minute. So Soundly says, go stand on the street giving tracks out. I've been and done it a few times over the last 6 months. Once with a friend who I went to school with, who I've just got back in touch with. He was a Christian when I were at school with him. Like we bumped into each other, which I think weren't a coincidence. And I've been out handing tracks out with him around town near me, and yeah, it's the things that get said to you, like it's crazy. Like you do get threatened.
I mean, that's what he kind of does, Banana. He does. I don't know about tracks, but he goes out with his car that's all suited up with flat earth information, a billboard and all that. He talks to people. But when he does talk to people, if they don't agree with him, he kind of goes in a little bit of a huff with them as well. He's like, no, you're wrong. That kind of attitude, you know? So he doesn't do everything right. I mean, he does do these things, and I love that he does them, but he expects that everybody else should do that too, just because he does, you know?
The thing is, right, if you're going to go and stand in public telling people things that go against what they believe, you better be able to back up what you're trying to tell them, because if you can't, then you're just going to be at it's just, it just goes to shit. Like,
I mean, like I say, he's big enough to look after himself. You might get some little dude that's influenced by you, Mike, he gets convicted because you're saying, oh, you're not doing enough. He goes out and does it, puts this earth's flat around his bloody chest, goes into the park, just the park, like you said before, to do it, and then he gets beaten on by a bunch of kids. You know, not everybody can do the same thing, Mikey.
No. Like I was saying, PJ, imagine going standing outside Man U football ground when it's kicking out time with flat earth banners all line and see how long it takes before you're in hospital. You know,
dude, you'd be slashed up.
That aren't places that you do this sort of thing.
No. I mean, he goes out nightclubs and stuff like that. Why would you expect someone else to do that that's not into that scene?
Yeah, but why would you expect to want to try and get through to drunk people coming out of a nightclub? You know what I mean? They'll laugh at you.
Of course. Some will completely agree because of the way they are when they're drunk, then in the morning think, what was that idiot I was talking to about flat earth?
See, there's a time and a place for pushing this type of thing. What I've learned, like when I first got into flat Earth and I used to talk to strangers on the street, first thing out of my mouth would be, Earth's flat. They just laugh at you. And then over time, I've come to realize that, you talk to someone and you can start judging when time's right to start putting things to them, but
of course.
Just because you actually go and stand in front of thousands of people saying Earth's flat, don't mean you're actually achieving out, Mikey.
No.
People don't go to restaurants to get educations on flat Earth. People don't go to bars to learn about it. No,
absolutely not. They're going out there to get steaming, pull, and dance. You know what I mean? Pull means grab a girl. You know what I mean? Grab a guy. That kind of thing.
And thousands of people throughout the weeks and months. I talked to thousands of people out in.
How many people do you think we're talking to right now doing this, Mikey? How many? I mean, yes, but 362 subs, not many. But how many people actually see it throughout the week and stuff like that? We're still talking to people, like what you're doing, Mikey, right now.
Put it into context. All here come to flat Earth through some guy stood in town with a banner on him saying Earth's flat, because I didn't. I come to it through YouTube.
Exactly. I come to it through YouTube. Absolutely. I think if it wasn't for YouTube, it might have taken a few more years to hear about it. Maybe Facebook or something, because I wasn't too much into Facebook. I might have been checking out somebody's birthday, then a few years later, in 2019. Oh, flat Earth in 2019. I didn't know they still believed that crap. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's different, Mikey. But most of us came to it through YouTube. I know Roger didn't. He had of it. He was before YouTube, 2004-ish. It's 3 years before YouTube, I think.
DJ, level F observers in your chat. How's it going, bro?
Oh wow, well, Leo, how you doing, man? Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, I can agree. I like what he does, Adam, but he's hubris about it. His pride gets in the way. He thinks that we should be on his level, and yes, sometimes he does do more harm. He doesn't know what an experiment is. Fine. He calls it an observation experiment. If you want to call it that language, Mikey, fine, but that's not actually what it is. But that's not the point. The point is your attitude about this, dude. But it's good to see you, Leo, man. I mean, calling you Leo. Adam. Calling you Leo because you're channel name, but Adam. I know your name's Adam. Love your stuff, dude. Love your stuff.
I was going to say, I was on Facebook groups before. There were Facebook groups up with It's Flat folks, and there was Erica Bay was on there before YouTube took off.
Yeah. Of course.
I wasn't vocal about it, but I was on those groups.
Do you know, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Mikey liked Jaren, to be honest. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Really?
I mean, yes, and that's someone I'm very dubious about. Very dubious about. I mean, especially with this final experiment. I think that's he's coming out as a Glover sort of thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, dude. I have to make Adam a mod. I mean, he might never come here again, but I've got to make Adam a mod. I'm kind of starstruck that he came to my channel. Sorry, I'm not trying. Oh, wrong one. I'm in the StreamYard. There you go, Adam. Bless you, man. Nice one for making an appearance, dude. Good to see you. Again, agreed with you and everything when it comes to cranes. I mean, especially something like that, pendulum like, and they think it doesn't swing when the earth is moving. Come on. Anyway, let's go.
Public. Again, we will compare because we can, because none of the debaters do what I do. I can do what they do, not a problem. But
you can't.
There you go. You just admitted it. Oh, you can't do what they do. Yes, debates don't solve anything, but it's not about the person you're debating. It's about the person that maybe listening to that and see sense in it. Simple. Okay.
That's what
so
debates. That's what debates are for, aren't they? They're for people listening in to hear both sides and then come to an opinion themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But Mikey, you couldn't debate. You couldn't sit and debate McToon properly. We've seen it.
I couldn't. I wouldn't. I mean, I'd lose my temper with the likes of McToon. There's no way I can debate him. No way. Don't know how Flats does it.
No, I don't.
No
skill. Skill.
Well, yeah, that too.
It's
me,
self-control on an all kind of different level to what I've got.
Absolutely.
Just like slapping him in the face, Michael.
Ah, man.
Just once, it might make you feel better.
that's
yeah, that was
wasteful
slapping
time
contest.
and
That would be fun. Yeah.
energy. Completely a disgrace to the truth community is debates. Debates do nothing.
It's not a disgrace, is it? Like,
No.
Debates
do nothing.
When people
they do something, they trigger you, Mikey. They definitely do that.
When people see someone like McToon meant to look stupid by a flat earther, that's not a disgrace, is it?
No, definitely not. I mean, yes, a lot of debates, like we say, it doesn't solve anything for people. Some people don't like them, but it shows it brings out the lies of McToon, of FTFE, of Markley Sparkley. You know what I mean? Of Ozion, all these people. You know, Flat Earth Dave. I meant Professor, not Dave, or not Professor Dave. All these people.
They accomplish nothing. They do well. They only accomplish entertaining people that already are or may not be aware that the Earth is flat.
There you go. Someone with a completely different opinion to you. Look, Stanley been on this thing. I've been around for a long time. Nope, never heard of him. It's not. Is that my fault? No, it's not. It is his. I don't know. Who cares?
And he likes debates.
Great. Debates are great. See, people have different opinions. People are attracted to different things, Mikey. So why not have different avenues about getting the truth out? Why not? Oh.
But you don't.
I know he's not, and he's just pausing.
You know what? I wouldn't care if I was married and had a family. I don't care what my family thinks about me.
Well, I bloody do. I care what my family thinks about me.
That's an easy thing to say when you haven't got kids and a family. You know, but you don't realize how your life changes when you have kids. You know, I always used to be like, I don't want no kids. I can't stand kids and that. And then when you have a baby, it's like wow, it's your world.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
absolutely right. I definitely can. Barnard said that. I agree, PJ, but we can't make these people relevant and can't give them a platform to spew the nonsense. Yeah, I know. I mean, I agree with like McToon. I don't think he should be given a platform. Definitely not. But there is some globe debaters out there that are truthful and they think they're believing in their globe and everything like that, and they don't do it how McToon does it. McToon is just a professed Christian that is far from it, you know. And somebody thinks he knows everything about science, and he's
someone needed to debate him though originally, in order to show how much they don't understand.
Absolutely,
that's been done, and I agree. They shouldn't be given a platform anymore. They've been debated. They've been shown lacking. Time to move on from them, but it had to be done originally.
Absolutely.
I think Banner's referring more to like Dell and people like that, giving them a platform too. Yeah, it's nonsense.
Yeah. How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
Hey, Vicky.
What are you saying?
Hey, Vic.
Oh, yeah. No, like the other day when he come in your chat and said it's flat. Well, we know that, but he came in your chat, and we all know by now that Vicky has a gob, and Vicky's not quiet about things. And when you're making videos tearing people down, people that have supported you, people that have give you money, you know, shared your link, had you on their streams and all that, and you're going and making videos to bitch about them because they don't do what you do. And I just want to say, right, if PJ went and did what Mikey did, my anxiety, I suffer with really bad anxiety to the point I don't go out the house unless I'm with PJ. If he went and did that, I would be ill because of it. So you don't know somebody's situation. Just because you are in a position to do something doesn't mean that everybody is. And not everybody has the equipment that he's got. Some of us have to pay for other things. You know, we don't all have the luxury of buying expensive telescopes and stuff like that. And that's the thing. And like Keith, he's got a wife, he's got kids, he's got a full-time job.
That's right.
Plus he does what, you know, he streams every night. Near one night a week he has off. You know, Michael has a partner, has kids, has a mum. You know, he can't go and do what Mikey Smith does either. Ryan, he's got his wife, his kids. You know, we've all got our own health problems and stuff, and to sit and bitch because people aren't doing what you're doing is wrong. And I'm sorry, I've realised that in the truth community, I know you don't like me saying it, but there's a lot of people that are not good people, and there's people that are in it for the wrong reasons. You know, there's and like I've only been on YouTube a year, just over a year. I've banned Mikey Smith multiple times on Flatzoids because he's come in and bitched about super chats. When he did that stream the other day, we're all one family, and he only did that because I called him out on PJs, and I did, because I will not sit and be quiet when you have some negative to say about people that have done nothing but be good to you. I have an issue with it, and I do.
Absolutely.
But that actual statement on that stream, we're all one big family. Well, you don't criticize your family on things they do. You don't put them down and say you're not like you. I won't say to my son, "I'm a flat earther, so you've got to be."
No,
that's just not how it works.
That's like forcing them to choose Christ. You know, yes, we want them to choose Christ, but you can't force them. Did you see that? Luke says Luca debates trigger Vicky.
They do. I don't watch debates anymore. I'm not. I
know that people. That I'm just saying.
Away from
like them, babe, even though you don't like them, you will agree that there's different avenues to give out this information.
Of course.
Exactly.
Look, my channel isn't about any of it, really. It's about, you know, I talk about different stuff, and I do, and for the reason that sometimes it gets too much, and it does.
And I'm just going to quickly show people your this is Vicky's stream tomorrow. This is what it looks like. I think it's pretty cool. That's for a stream tomorrow. Nice thumbnail, babe.
You did it last
night.
But
you told me kind of what you wanted, didn't you? So it's still you guided. I like it. I think it's your best thumbnail yet, babe.
I love it. I want it forever, just like to use in the future, without the 100 sub special. Losing a debate to Luca is worse than that. Losing a debate to Luca, you might as well just give up.
If you lose to Luca, then you might as well pack up and get sent back to the
world. But is that a standard?
I just think
that is a standard.
I just think, like, if you're gonna tear people down, do it for a good reason. Like I've made videos in the past, not nice videos, and they've only been to people that have done stuff to me. I've never gone out just to hurt somebody, and I wouldn't. And I feel that that's what he's doing. And I know, like, hurt people do hurt people, but still, if you're feeling crap or whatever, talk to your friends, talk to us, but don't go and backstab people that have only ever had your back.
Yeah, that's it. Right, so we carry on, babe.
Yeah.
Nice one for coming on.
My life. I was brought up to tell the truth, but yet people don't tell me the truth. So there's kind of a weird scenario going.
Who, Mikey? Who are you talking about? Who doesn't tell you the truth? People lie all the time. Who?
Going on here for some reason. I am not out in public talking to the moronic little boys out there, the little teenagers that have no testicles whatsoever.
But hold on, isn't this the people you're trying to reach out to? The little boy, well, shouldn't say it that way, that have no testicles. Is this not the people you've been trying to see the truth, Mikey? It should be anybody, everybody, not a select few, esoteric group,
The thing is, the people he talks to on the street might be the very people that are coming in his comment section telling him he's stupid.
Exactly.
Does he think there's any difference between? Does he think there's any difference between? And I'm not talking about anti-flat earthers. I'm talking normal ballers. Does he think there's any difference between them on YouTube and them on the street?
Exactly. No. I mean, who do you think they are? It's the same people that are on the street on YouTube.
They're TikTok. Your neighbors, your friends, your family, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody is online. Everybody.
Why does he just keep talking about testicles, though? Has he got an obsession with testicles?
Oblate spheroids, babe. Oblate spheroids.
Because it's a bit strange.
The span is about 3 seconds. So that is a complete waste of my time because they do not know how to listen. They hear me.
Reminds me of somebody, Mikey. Reminds me of somebody.
But they are not listening.
No, Tanner, I don't.
What's that?
Mikey's court case years back.
No, I haven't got a clue. Are you talk? I mean, he was. No, I don't know. Is he not? Was he not talking about taking?
Yeah, he's doing it still. Yeah, and we talked about it on our show.
Who's he taking to court? NASA?
No, Canadian Space Agency.
Oh, Canadian Space Agency. Yeah, of course. Bloody NASA. He'd have to have big testicles for that one, maybe.
He reminds me of PJ. Despicable Me.
Despicable.
Where's the Minions at?
And again, I had a little bit of an outburst last night at the end of my live stream.
You're joking.
But was that wrong? Tell me.
I don't like that little chuckling thing towards the camera. To me, I'm not saying you are, Mikey, but that reminds me of people that are demonic. They do that little chuckle.
Why are his eyes red?
Babe, he's always had red eyes. He's always been like that.
He's got illnesses, hasn't he? Like that.
Yeah.
We don't really need to focus on.
No, because I don't know drinking.
Because a lot of people think he's wasted and that all the time. He's not. He doesn't drink. He doesn't take drugs and that. Right. It's just he's got this. He's always had pink eyes, sort of thing.
I get you.
Because a lot of people think he's drunk when he's not.
Tell me how I was wrong by having my little outburst. What did I do something wrong there? Tell me the difference.
No, I think it was righteously done. But if you're just outburst for the sake of outburst just because nobody's doing what you think they should be doing, then yes, wrong.
Between me and you, were you outside talking to 50,000 kids at once? The entire city knows who I am. The population of that city.
Told you a million, billion, trillion times, Mikey. Stop exaggerating. 50,000. So you spoke to a stadium.
You can't talk to 50,000 people at once.
No, of course not. Not unless you've got the microphone to a stadium. And even then, it's not personal talk, is it? It's just people are hearing what you're saying. They're not listening.
Get the power of Christ, man. He can. Everybody can see him at once. I'm here, Mikey.
The power of Christ compels him.
I was in yesterday was 35,000 people.
Lovely. Nothing like bragging, is that?
And I had a little bit of an outburst because I have the entire city attacking me.
Off. Victimizing now.
Well,
victimizing.
But that's like that comes with
the territory
and standing in middle of the city and telling people that's flat. If you don't want people to attack you, then don't do it.
Exactly.
No point having an outburst about it.
Is that right, Dave? Mikey said to me the other night, if you want more viewers, put his name in my title and tell everyone before. Whose name? His name or your name, Dave?
No, Mikey's name in it. Has anyone got the link for Trolls v Trolls channel?
No.
But where you see that right there's not as genuine as it sounds. Mikey wants you to put his name in so he gets more views, not you, Banner. You'll probably get more views than him.
Oh, I definitely. Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed you get more views than him. Guaranteed. I've never heard of Trolls v Trolls.
Me neither.
I've heard of Trolls v Trolls.
No.
What did I do wrong? You're lucky I didn't break out a machine gun and start shooting everybody.
That's not a sensible thing to say, Mikey. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing to say on YouTube.
or waving your finger around.
Yeah, I waved my finger like that on a stream. It was to do with knife crime. And they thought I was slashing a knife through the camera. There was actual knives in the stream that showed that this is what we're allowed in the UK. But yet they banned me for the example they gave me is when I went like that. Crazy. They thought I had a knife, man. Yeah. There was no knife there.
Hey PG, how much more is left of this?
Oh, it's an hour and 7, but only 11 minutes in. I don't think we're going to be doing it all, obviously. I mean, so far we've already made the point. We've got to try and get through it. I don't know if we'll have to skip bits where if he's silent or whatever. I haven't got a clue. I'm just playing it at the minute.
We don't even know if entire streams this run anyway.
I don't even know the entirety. He might just do this rant and then go off. So I don't know. I haven't got a clue. It's bits. An hour and 7 minutes or an hour and 13 or something.
See, this only come about because I seen Mikey were streaming. Like I can't always catch Mikey when he's streaming, and I just noticed he was streaming. And the very minute I click on, it sounds like he's talking about us.
Aye. And it's weird, like, because like straight after the confrontation thing with him and Vicky the other day, he went straight away and did that stream. He seems to do streams based on his emotions at the time sometimes.
Yeah, but we can all do that. But
of course,
it shouldn't take somebody calling you out to realise that what you've done is wrong. When I've gone in multiple chats and he's left comments, and I've replied to his comments because we all know Vicky don't give an F. I've replied to his comments, because if you're going to go after decent people for doing nothing, then I'm going to come back at you, mate. I won't come in your chat because I don't watch you. You're irrelevant. So I'll do it everywhere else.
Right. I'm going to press play. I'm going to go to the toilet, Michael. I'll leave it to you.
I need to go at some point, don't I? But I'm the one doing the wrong thing, right? Again, we're comparing me to what you are doing or lack of doing. Anybody can sit here in this computer stream and babble all they want. Blah, 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 blah. Boring, boring, boring. Okay, I'm going to tell you that the earth is flat. Okay, well, you already know that. Why don't we, the 12 people watching me, why don't you go outside?
I've got to say this, and it's cheesy as out, but because it keeps saying I, Mikey, there's no I in team.
Nope. That is cheesy, but yeah.
It's on about people sitting and talking. Hey, at least they're not having a dump live.
Oh, that's bad. That was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else I could. You should. It's night and day from the interview we did with him. It's one world to the next, man. He was on a high horse at all. So
Roger, I would rather watch paint dry than watch Mikey Smith.
When he comes on other people's streams, he's like a little mouse, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, all polite, all nice. But then when he's on his own, it's like, you this, I'm this, you know, rant.
Yeah, he's very self-centered sometimes, egotistical.
Maybe he wants to be a boss of Flat Earth or something, like Dave, or he wants.
Don't know about that. He just wants to say something. Flat Earth standard for what you should be doing for an entity that hasn't got, well, for something that isn't an entity, that has got no consciousness. You can't do anything for Flat Earth. It just is.
Can I just address what Roger just said? Flat Earth don't know Dave, and nobody's boss of Flat Earth, mate.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I didn't think he was a boss. He's not my boss either. But I was.
There's only one.
Nobody called him a boss.
There's only one boss,
and that's Michael Kahn.
Michael Kahn, yeah.
Sorry, Michael.
Okay, Saddlebomb. Nice one, dude. Nice one for being here, bro. Bless you, man. Thank you as well. Thank you.
But I was just saying, because a lot of people look up to David Weiss and see him as Flat Earth Dave. Yeah,
they do.
He's jealous of all the attention and money that he's getting. He wants to be in the same boat.
I want nothing to do with Dave Weiss as me.
No, I mean, I told that night he came in Flat says, I told him, I says, the reason that why people are being like this is because of what you said on Jesse's. You could not admit to it at all. I mean, he asked you, I counted 16 times, Dave. I told him, counted 16 times, and I lost count after that. You just would not say, oh, it's because I knew he was going to draw me into this straw man. Don't care. Still state your position, then deal with the straw man afterwards, you know? I told him. I wasn't nasty to him, but I told him. Yeah.
Roger just said because he thinks Mikey wants to get money like Dave. If anybody, I don't care who you are, if you're in it for money, then you ain't a truther. You ain't.
No, of course.
Yeah, I got you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
There's one more thing I wanted to say right quick. Hold on. Go ahead. I'll think of it. It's in there somewhere.
Well, I'll just add to that. Like, if it bothers you
today,
that
and
sorry. I did that. It was a flick of the wrist.
if it bothers you that other people are making money, then that tells me that you're after making money.
Yep.
Yeah, majorly.
That's it.
I love.
Good to see you, Lev. Good to see you, bro.
About the flat Earth, go and do it. Because you are doing the wrong thing, not me.
Oh, come on. So that's what I'm saying. He knows what he's doing is absolutely the top of the top premier stuff. You know what I mean? What we are doing is wrong. Everybody else is doing is wrong. So there's not different avenues. There's no options. You know,
my way or the highway, isn't it? You know, you do it how I do it, or you're not doing it right.
I could not even leave the city and drop off my friend that was with me last night. Do you want to know what happened? Because there are other things that you do not see that I'm
sure you're going to tell us, Maggie.
Have to put up with every day of my life.
Because you choose to do what you do for your belief. Simple.
Yeah,
that's
you put up with
the
it.
Option. That's what
you
comes
put up with
it
it every day because you choose to do it every day. That's on you. That's like me crying about trolls when I can give as good as I get. Like, you do what you do. If you don't like it, don't do it.
Absolutely.
You sit there on your stupid chair, on your couch, in your freaking car right now, watching me on your cell phone. What are you doing? Stop watching me and go do something.
What? You want people to stop watching you, Mikey, to go do something. So you want less people in your chat.
Right.
Okay.
So let me just say, Mikey, right? When you stream, it's nighttime for me. If I went down to town centre with a billboard saying flat Earth, there'd be nobody to see it, mate.
Or you'd get battered by everyone coming out the pub.
Well, I think Michael can look after himself, but yeah, I
And
get
excuse
it.
me, right? My chair ain't stupid. It's pink and
I
PJ.
know. No, it's not stupid. They just got her it. It's beautiful.
Oh,
But
Well, I
as
got half
well,
of it.
like,
I got half of it.
while sat on your own stupid chair in front of your own stupid computer, telling people not to do exactly what you were doing.
Yeah,
It's very hypocritical, Mikey.
it is. I was going to say the worst type of crate is a hypocrite.
That's the definition of hypocrite, isn't it?
I think so. I think so.
did you see what Luke said?
Who? I'm getting penguin vibes from Batman.
Yeah.
Chester Copper Pot.
Chester Copper.
I don't know who Chester Copperpot is.
It's Penguin.
Is it the same guy that played in the old Batman series?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to destroy. I already have destroyed space. Okay, I'm going out tonight. It's supposed to.
He single-handedly destroyed space. Single-handedly destroyed space.
Someone give him a Nobel Peace Prize for crying out loud.
No, but hold on a minute. You can't destroy something that doesn't exist in the first place.
Exactly.
All you can do is point out to people that it doesn't exist.
It doesn't
You're not
exist.
destroying anything.
Yeah,
No,
like
God
Leo
made it that
does.
way.
Like Adam from Level After Observer. Like his NASA videos. You know what I mean? All them type of things. That shows you things like space is fake, obviously, and it's a violation of the second law of thermodynamics anyway. So you didn't single-handedly destroy space. Everybody automatically who comes to Flat Earth knows it's bloody fake.
Can I just
You
say,
didn't
right?
single-handedly destroy it. It's ridiculous to say that.
If you're trying to get people to believe what you're saying and to listen to you, maybe you should go and get some people skills.
Maybe.
Like literally, the people in McDonald's are more personal than you.
Nice.
Okay.
To be clear,
I'm not trying to slag him off though.
and cold tonight, so it's
I'm
going
not,
to be
it's a
wonderful
fact.
to record the
I
story.
know.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
I don't care if I fucking swear. Are
See, I
you
don't
a
like that. That's they do that just so they can try and shock you. Just so he could swear. I can swear, so I'm going to swear. So I'm going to tell you I'm going to swear, then I'm going to put emphasis on it. Hate that. Why?
Yeah.
No need for it. No need.
No, PJ, I think he swears the rest of this will rant. He
well.
just because. Yeah.
Let's see.
offended by words? Is there something wrong with you? Is there something wrong with you?
Is there something wrong with you, Mikey?
Yep.
I don't judge people, okay?
What?
What? You don't judge people? What are you doing now? What are you doing now? What is this video about?
He's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
That's exactly what you are doing. Judging people by your standards.
See, Mikey, right? This is why you've got people in your comment section having a go at you, because you clearly don't know that you're being hypocritical.
Oh wow. Unbelievable. Do you know what Mikey needs? He needs a bit of I'm so glad Michael put this in the brand.
You love it, don't you?
I do.
You got to give it to me, Michael.
You are judging
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Roger. Don't worry.
Brilliant.
me for some reason because I fucking swore for a few fucking seconds.
But what has this got to do with your point, Mikey? Just swearing. Right. I can understand if it was about words and people being offended by words and people putting value in words and all that, but this is not. It's about your standard of people. You want people to live up to your standard of what you do for Flat Earth, that you can do anything for Flat Earth entity.
Did you just use my thing?
I think he did, baby.
No, you did.
No, I did, yeah.
Oh,
But
Yeah, that was fine. That's
Like-
fine.
the value.
The thing for me though, like a live stream ain't really the place to be swearing, is it? Like it don't
No.
look good. It makes things unshareable to people who don't like swearing, and there is people who don't like swearing. You can't Christians try the best not to swear.
Exactly.
You know, like it's just not good for a live stream, you know.
No.
And don't get me wrong, I've swore on a live stream when I've been wound up, you know.
I've swore a good few times.
Yeah, but that's being in an emotional state. But
how long have we been going now, PJ, and we've not sworn unless
exactly. I mean, I say bloody stuff like that. I kind of get soft ones, bullshit and all that. But I try to say, that's just maybe my emotion. But I haven't gone into the big, you know, the.
I think someone has to really push you to get you to swear. Whereas me, I do swear sometimes. Not like I used to. I used to be a lot worse.
No, you did. Absolutely. Definitely.
When you've grown up like all your life swearing, like, you know, you start in infant school swearing, well, I did anyway, like, and then you swear all through school. It becomes part of your language. You go to work and your bosses swear at you and your workmates swear at you and you're all swearing, you're all having a laugh. It's hard to stop doing.
I grew up in a pub.
and with Catholics in a Catholic school, she's bound to swear.
Irish, and so like my dad's side Irish, and then my mum's side are from North Yorkshire, and then yeah, I lived in a pub, so that's where my mouth comes from.
Exactly. And Dave's the same. He said, "Look, swearing is part of how I grew up, and it just comes out naturally." I do try not to swear, but it's hard not to. Absolutely, especially when it's part of your language.
I am the same.
I think Mikey's trying to aim for Christians that really hate it so much. Like the majority. He's trying to piss them off.
I think he is.
That's why he's doing it. Yeah.
I think so.
But true Christians forgive, so.
Well, absolutely.
You ever sit? Yeah. He's wasting his time.
Yeah, but you forgive. You forgive, but doesn't mean you're gonna keep. No, but you're not gonna keep letting somebody treat you like a doormat, and you're not like.
Of course not.
Well, but as Christians, like we know that heliocentrism's got into church, and it'd be nice to be able to share flat earth stuff with other Christians, and when there's swearing in it, you can't. That's just a fact.
Absolutely.
No, definitely.
What does that seriously bother you? If that bothers you, you need to reconfigure your life.
If swearing bothers you, you need to reconfigure your whole life. Don't be stupid. Why would you do that? Just because swearing bothers you? Reconfigure your whole entire existence.
No, but some people like me try not to swear because it comes naturally because of how we grew up. And then watching people like Mikey makes you revert back to the way you were.
Mm-hmm. But if you don't like swearing though, and you do reconfigure your life, you don't watch stuff that contains swearing, you don't hang around with people who swear a lot, you know.
No.
So
I mean, you don't reconfigure your whole life as in every aspect of your life. The swearing part, yes.
Swearing doesn't offend me.
Yeah.
And I'm not bothered by swearing, but I do not like the way he's talking with or without the swear words. I think he's condescending.
No, because he's swearing just for shock factor.
Yeah.
If you're worried about what comes out of my mouth, then what you are doing right now, you have a problem. Okay?
But what's the point in talking, Mikey, if you don't want people to believe what's coming out of your mouth or register what's coming out of your mouth? That's the whole point. And what you do is to get the truth out, isn't it? I mean, come on. You're a contradiction.
So what's gone off here? Like, has someone told you in your comment section you swear too much? I mean, like, you're always asking people what you should do. Why aren't you getting enough subs? Why people got more subs than you? And then if people are telling you what you're doing wrong and you don't like it, Mikey, that's your issue, mate.
On you, exactly right. Well,
concentrating on what comes out of my mouth too much. If you can't go to sleep because I said fuck, fuckity, fuck, you have a serious problem. You're not doing your.
You're the one who can't sleep because people aren't doing what you want them to do. You know that. You're the one that goes streams late at night lying in your bed because you haven't been able to sleep. So why is that? Is that maybe because you're thinking of, well, all these flat earthers and they don't do the shit they're meant to be doing? I mean, what the hell? I do all this and they don't do nothing. Wow. Can't believe I'm the only person on YouTube doing this crap. No danger, man. It's stupid, dude.
Do you know what I'm getting today?
What?
A spirit level.
Nice. I've got one on my keys. It's only like that size.
Oh, nice. But I've got to put
it's cool though. I like it. I love it.
Spirit level.
I love Vicky got me my spirit level. Did you?
Who's fetching it, Vicky? A clairvoyant builder.
Amazon. I need it. But I'm not a glober. I can use the spirit level. I know how it does.
Yeah. And what is it? Spirit level 2? Whatever its level.
And if my pictures aren't level, the issue is me, not the spirit level.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Cool.
Your job, if at anything. Okay, we need to talk about you, these debates, and these platforms people have when they have 6 people talking on the same screen, and they don't even show their little pathetic face.
Right. So
One short.
So we know for a fact he's talking about us.
Of course he is.
You're talking about us, aren't you, Mikey? Right. So I'm going to tell you why I don't go on camera. Because I have a partner who's always moving around and coming onto camera, and I don't want her on streams. So that's why I don't go on camera.
Exactly.
Now,
as far as having balls not to go on camera, I've got no fear of being on camera, mate.
No.
You know what this reminds me of, guys? It's 1984, and he's on the big screen, and he's telling everybody, "You got to do this. You got to do that."
Yeah. And what Michael said is right. Look at the interview, that Flats did with me and Michael when Beth comes into view. Flatsoid covers her with a big black rectangle because of what people are like. So that's why sometimes people are not on camera, Mikey. Vicky is not on camera. She doesn't show it. She shows an avatar because people were using her face and giving it black eyes and stuff like that and using it as their avatar. And Vicky hasn't got a camera. She's got a camera. It needs to be on Windows 10 for it to work instead of Windows 11 on a laptop.
It shows you OBS.
There you go, OBS. It's got the OBS, which is on the camera. That's why she's not on camera.
Also, I have major self-image issues, and I do. I'm self-conscious, and
there you go.
And also, you don't know my life. Like, I have not lived the best life ever. You know, I've had things in my past that make me the way I am today. I have anxiety.
People are
just because you aren't the same doesn't make us weak. Like, I've had sock accounts with my face calling me a slut and everything. So don't go on about not using a camera.
Yeah. And I mean, you can see that I'm on camera, Mikey. I'm on camera. But when I first started, I never used to use the camera. I was always like that. Yes, I had a picture of me, but I was never on camera.
When I'm at PJ's, I walk past. You can all see me.
She tells me to stop the camera, to turn the camera off.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But
well, sometimes you don't. So it just depends on how you're feeling, because something's just subconscious.
That doesn't make me less of a person because I don't show my face.
No, of course not. Of course not.
What does showing your face have any bearing on what we're talking about?
What were you talking about anyway?
And I didn't tune in to look at people. I came here to debate or talk. You know, I don't care what you look like or whatever. You know,
exactly.
Their balls are this big. Maybe not even that. Maybe half that size.
Still bigger than yours, though.
So So we're 12-year-old. We're 12-year-old in just going into from primary 7 into secondary school. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Nobody will grow any testicles. No.
They stop growing. They stop growing up to a certain age, dude.
I'm pretty sure Vicky could never grow a pair of testicles. Like,
no, and I wouldn't want to if I'm being. But like, can I just say that he's got an obsession with testicles, but also he hasn't got kids, as far as I know. All these men have. All the men on this panel have got kids, so that I can tell you definitely they have testicles.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I've just got that Trolls video. I'm not going to show it, but it's that Mikey Smith SP versus the younglings. You know what I mean? I'm not going to show that on here, obviously, but I'll look at it later, dude. I'll look at it later, Dave. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Yeah, it was my save to watch later. Yeah. Okay. All right, Dave. Nice one. Right.
And I'll just say, right, I just played that video, Dave.
I did, baby. Don't say anything about it, babe.
No, I'm not. No, I won't. But the music, I was bopping away.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So anyway, so just quickly, so what we're saying here is, if you don't go and stand in town centre with a flat earth banner, you ain't got no balls.
Yes, absolutely. And as you can see, I'm on camera pretty much all the time, even in flats. But one point of time, I wasn't on camera. You know, I was nervous when I first started doing my channel. Even when I first started talking to flats, I was well nervous. You know what I mean? I never showed my face to start off with.
And yet,
you look at my first videos. I didn't show my face. It was just my voice.
I'm doing the wrong thing, remember? Because I had an outburst. Oh my God. Mike got mad and angry. Oh, wow. I have feelings. Isn't that weird? Do you have any feelings? Do you have any feelings towards the tyrannical piece of shit governments that destroyed your lives?
He thinks that everybody should be standing outside the government buildings with machine guns, taking them hostage for what they've done. What does that solve? We know they lied to us. We know we're lied to in school. It's, yes, people do these protest type things. Where does it get them? Nowhere.
This is where, like, when you don't believe in God, you think that men are going to change things. Exactly. Men are going to save other men, and it's just not happening, mate.
This is why you need to believe in Christ and get the Holy Spirit, because then you will see through Scripture that what you're doing when you're talking about things like this, it's not going to make any difference. It's going to go that way anyway. You know, they are bigger than you. To do that is dangerous, very dangerous.
You're okay with that, I guess, right? Yeah?
No.
You're okay with that? Good. Go fuck yourself then, okay?
See, that's so distasteful, Mikey. What do you mean? Just because people won't do what you want them to do? Because maybe consequences? I mean, life's at risk, that type of stuff. And it's a flip the bird, go F you. Childish, Mikey. Childish, bro. Sorry, disgraceful.
This crusade he's got, it's a single person's crusade, you know.
Yes.
You can't be putting yourself in situations where you could be getting removed or arrested when you've got other people that rely on you.
Exactly right.
Like, I'd love to go on all these marches and that they've been having, you know, but I can't afford to get arrested because I've got someone who relies on me being here.
Exactly right. Exactly right. People responsibilities, dude. Mikey hates me. Told me to F myself on flats as one show and then immediately left. Yep, that's what he does. Definitely. So listen, if we offend him, someone like you definitely got to offend him, Johnny.
But why though? Why are people offending Mikey? Like, Should you have to readjust your life if you're getting offended by other people?
Aye.
Michael, we
Good to
call it
see you, Jonah. Good to see you, bro.
We call it what,
thin
Roger?
skin. Thin skin, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. I will watch it after Chilster. I will watch it after Chilster, definitely. Yeah.
Fuck you then. How about that? Does that bother you that I said that? Tell me what I'm doing.
It doesn't bother me within what it's got to do in life. I just think my opinion is it's very childish, Mikey. It doesn't bother me. It's just very childish and immature. There's no need for it. There's no need for it. You're acting like a kid. Simple as that.
My advice to you, Mikey, is this stream, for instance.
Yeah.
Sit and watch it back yourself and look at it. And do you think that it's all right to be doing what you're doing?
Good advice. Very good advice. Watch it back. And if you feel cringy for any reason, because I would, if I looked at myself back like this, oh man, I'd be cringing. I would be cringing. And there's some things I've said that if I've looked back, like, oh, why did you say that? You know, I've cringed at myself. You would cringe at this. Surely, Mike. If you don't, it definitely says something like you may need some help.
Wrong right now in the chat. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'll wait.
There are nine people in the chat. I've got to tell you what you're doing wrong. The 9 people watching you, 8 of them are your mates. No, sorry, 7 of them are your mates, and 2 are trolls.
Here all freaking year until December 20, last day of the year. You will not be able to come up with anything that I'm doing wrong.
Sorry, babe.
He said December 20 something, end of the year. No, it's not. That's the 31st, mate. I bet it's
True.
This is who I am. Because I give a freaking damn shit about what's going on. The question is, do you?
So he went from swearing to talking about just to try and stop it to freaking down. Maybe you might not have just carried on, dude. You know, there's no redeeming yourself after that one. You can always be redeemed, Mikey. Jesus loves you, dude.
You. I'm talking about you. You right there watching me right now. Every single one of you in the chat. Do you give a flying fuck about what's going on?
Okay.
I don't think you do.
Very up and down, isn't he? Very emotional. Very unstable, Mikey. Very unstable.
Don't think you do. I'll show you something. This is what? This is. You see that little tiny circle? That's the size of your testicles.
Oh,
yes.
Wow, Mikey. Wow. Dude, what Michael just said, watch this back. And if you don't cringe at that, there's something wrong with you, dude. Something wrong with you.
Yours. I'm talking to you. Your testicles are that small.
And if they physically were that small, I was born that way, dude. I don't give a crap.
But you do know, Mikey, though, that you're just talking rubbish because size of your gonads has no bearing on bravery.
Absolute garbage. Exactly. Exactly. Get a kick in the gonads and see how brave you are then. Even if they're small or big. Bigger the better. They've got hot more.
And I would be very, very afraid or ashamed of that.
Oh,
if
wow.
I were you.
Afraid?
Again, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting in the chat. I don't see anything.
Ashamed. Now, there's no condemnation for those who are in Christ. No condemnation, Mikey. No shame.
In the chat here, okay? Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
My Chinese
There seems to be a lot of complaining and, oh, Mike, you should do this. Watch your language, Mike. What? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And
you sound schizophrenic, Mikey. You sound schizophrenic. You're talking to yourself in your chat.
It's like it's swapping through. Like there's got to be clearly got to be troll comments from anti-flat earthers, but then attacking us as well. in the same breath, it's like I really don't know who he's actually talking about. Like, who's telling you that you're doing things wrong? I haven't.
I'll tell him what he's doing wrong.
No, you dare.
Your mouth's moving, Mikey. That's what you're doing wrong. What did you think I was gonna say?
I'm only joking.
No, Dave. You're talking. That's
I was
what
only
you're doing
joking.
wrong. You need to push your gums. Mikey Smith, push your gums.
You thought I was serious, babe.
I will be as perfect as I possibly can just for you.
My point was, don't say it, babe, because he doesn't want to hear it. He can give it out, but he doesn't want to hear it. Yeah, projecting, Glenn. I've never seen that, but projecting. Hey, fourth wise man. Hey, fourth wise man.
Glenn's using your words, Ricky. Nice, Glenn.
Give your head a wobble.
Give your head a wobble.
I love it, Glenn.
Nice. I was gonna say, if you can't take it, don't dish it out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I weren't even that horrible to him the other day. I thought I was quite nice. I called him an asshole, and I stand by it. But then he made that live, and when I found out he'd done it, I was like, oh no, I'm watching it. Look, if it takes a woman to call you out for you to go, oh, what I did was wrong, then you defo need to give your head a wobble and hush your gums, mate.
Yeah, give your head a wobble. Oh, I know somebody else who gives their nose a wobble.
That's the way it will.
Okay. I am a human being, just like you. You make mistakes, do you not?
I'm not human. I'm not human at all. I'm a free man.
We all make mistakes, Mike.
Of course we all make mistakes.
You just keep repeating the same mistakes.
Yeah, but that's true.
The thing is, you try and we all make mistakes, but you are pointing out everybody else's mistakes and trying to insinuate that you're the only one who's not.
Yeah. In the Bible, that's called a speck and plank.
Yep.
Speck and plank.
Or are you afraid of making mistakes? I make mistakes all the time. I probably made 10 mistakes this morning.
10?
Is that all?
Wow, is that all?
But tell me, I'm waiting. Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
You're talking.
You just said you made 10 mistakes, so you know. Meaning like a random multi-phase subject that doesn't look back and come up. It's already. Say again, babe, sorry.
Jim, I thought he said human being as well.
Yeah, he did say. So he's a huge being. He's a huge being. Just like his balls, big beans. Yeah.
I got a point. He's really worried about what everybody thinks about him.
Yeah.
He's self-centered, dude. That's what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. 10 mistake, Mikey.
I think you're an a-hole, is what I think of you. That was to Mikey.
Am I supposed to be monotone throughout the whole live stream and talk like this because I'm really excited about something today?
What has that got to do with what you're presenting, Mikey? What you're talking about? Talking monotone. What the hell has that got to do with what you're saying?
This is just about the things that Mikey dislikes, about what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, all right. Absolutely all right.
If you don't like what I do, Mikey, don't watch me, mate. I couldn't give a rat's ass.
It's that simple, isn't it? Like,
really
it's not
simple.
hard, is it?
Really simple, babe.
Did you know the earth is flat, guys?
I did.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, did you know that I recorded the stars tonight? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Isn't this exciting, guys? I'm really excited right now. Can't you tell?
I'm sorry that I just don't get your point, Mikey. Yeah.
I bet you haven't talked to anybody in the last week out at public.
What?
I actually haven't, because I haven't been outside.
Mike, you can't be divining what people do in the lives, mate.
No. And the thing is, babe, talking to people on YouTube is talking to people that are in public. Yes, it's on social media. It's other people. You're still talking to them.
I spoke to the Asda man yesterday. I spoke to the delivery woman yesterday.
You were on the phone to me a couple of times.
I was texting Barbara yesterday. I was emailing Ryan yesterday.
What? What?
Anything else you would
what
like
do you mean?
Well,
what do you mean emailing Ryan?
I emailed the Cookie Monster.
Hey, PJ, you're going to wake Ryan up screaming.
Oh, yeah,
Because I don't go out the house don't mean nothing, mate. You know nothing about my life, so go suck a doorknob, you weirdo.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Definitely, David. His observations are good. I must admit that Mikey's latest videos are very good on the Star Surveys and the family. Absolutely, I agree. That's not the point. That's completely not the point. Totally agree with you. I love his observations. I praise him for it every time he comes in, which maybe I shouldn't. But yes, it's not about that. His observations are great. It's about his attitude towards everybody else that's not doing the same as what he's doing, you know? Yeah, listen, it's good that you guys are here. Bless you, man.
Walmart, wherever you go, in the parks. Tell me who you've talked to.
Roger, you work in Walmart. Make sure you wear a billboard when you're working.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I do actually a shirt. People ask me questions.
How do you help people out in Walmart when you don't talk to anybody, Roger?
I don't know. Kind of hard. I do actually tell people where stuff is when they ask me.
And, you know, people in Walmart are usually in a rush to get their shopping done, get things done.
Yeah, they don't want to be there.
They're not thinking about wanting to talk to people about flat out. You know, usually.
Mate, I go to the supermarket and I'm in and out with. I go to the supermarket to do a shop and I'm in and out in 15 minutes tops.
Yeah, that's it. You don't want to be there. You don't want to
go
be
online. I do my shopping online. I'm quite good. You know, but so what if we don't talk to people out in the street? Like what? You're a weirdo.
In the last week, how many hundreds of people have you talked to?
Hundreds.
How many? Again, is there a list yet? I'm waiting for someone to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, you know,
the people we talk to listen. The people he talks to don't listen.
Yeah, I mean, people walking past heckling you aren't talking to them, you know.
No, you're not.
You might go stand out with your banners all day. You might talk to an handful of people properly, but people just walking past will look at you and heckle you. You're not talking to them, mate.
No, they're not listening to you at all. They'll hear the noise. They'll hear a few words, go past, might chuckle. It's like that. You know, they want to get home.
And again, I'll repeat this. If you are so concerned with my motherfucking bullshit cunt licking fuck.
No.
PJ, my ears. Yeah.
No,
I'm sorry, Mike. That's just bad. Really bad.
This is
look back on the video, dude.
It's just pure projection, though, Mikey, because I'm not bothered what you do. I'm pretty sure everybody else in this stream aren't bothered. But you're making a video moaning about everybody else and what they do, so it's you who's bothered, my friend.
Absolutely. I mean, look how long it took us to do this. About a year and a half.
Yeah. And Luke is saying something really pertinent right now.
Yep.
He's
unhinged. Yes, absolutely, bro. I'm going to put it up on the screen in case Mikey sees it. Unhinged. You're unhinged.
No, but listen, right? I've called people names and that have done stuff to me personally. This man is going off on people that have actually done nothing to him. Like, what? You're insulted for no reason. No reason. I've got BPD, right? That means I'm emotionally unstable. That's a fact, right? Even I'm not as schizo as him.
Beyond the joke, that is. There's no need for that.
Language. You have a fucking problem, you fucking piece of shit.
Look back in this video and tell me you haven't got an effing problem, you piece of excrement.
And now I know why you boys wanted to do this video. I didn't know it was this bad, dude. I
I
really
can
didn't.
honestly say, right, if I see him anywhere, I'm going to ban him. Because you know what? I have never come across somebody that is such a piece of crap talking like this to people that are meant to be your friends. I can tell you now, nobody watches you because you are an arsehole. You are vile, you are vulgar, disgusting, and I'll never want to see your ugly face or hear your vile mouth ever again. You disgust me.
There you go. Fourth Wiseman says, "Look, he's got a script to read. Otherwise, he'd forget the swear words." No, he's not scripted, dude. This is from his heart. He's not scripted.
If that's what you're worried about, you have a problem. Yes, you could have a problem. I'm talking to you.
But you haven't got a problem. I mean, you're pointing at the camera, Mikey. What Luke said is right. And this is unhinged, dude. You're pointing at a bloody camera. You're actually, do you know, I don't even look at my camera. I don't even look at my camera. He's looking straight at the camera. I mean, now and again, I'll look at the camera and go, but I'm looking at the screen.
I've got loads of problems, me, and I can tell you they're not related to flat Earth in any way.
No,
they're not related to you, Mikey. They're not related to YouTube. They're not related to all to do with this entire topic, mate. But
no, chill stuff. He doesn't drink at all. He doesn't take drugs. He doesn't drink. Say again, babe.
Babe, I'm gonna go because he's just.
You could be in the chat.
No, I can't listen to this vile piece of shit anymore. And
All right,
I can't.
babe, I'll
and Michael Smith, you're lucky I ain't never gonna meet you in person because I would knock your head off, mate. You are disgusting. You are vile. These are good people you're trying to rip down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's disgusting. You can go F yourself right up your ass, you piece of shite. Love you all.
Right, love you, babe. I'll give you a shout out.
Love you. Bye.
Well said. All right, love you. Bye-bye.
The problem here is, right, flat Earth took over his life. It's like an obsession or something, mate. It's not healthy. It's really not healthy. Yeah, we know we've been lied to, and we know flat Earth's truth, like, but do I talk about flat Earth all day long, every day, everything that comes out of my mouth? No. Got other things to do, mate.
No, that's it. I love flat Earth. I love the fact that it's the truth. I love the fact that the Bible supports it. You know what I mean? I love the fact that God made it. But you do not worship the creation, Mikey. You worship the person who created it.
Can I say something to Luke? Luke, he's talking about himself.
Exactly, Luke. That's the thing. He will not distinguish. He will not specify. But we know in general by some of his descriptions. We know in the past he spoke about our son Flaxes and stuff. You know, he spoke about Flaxes Lazy Boy, Flaxes Green Screen, Super Chats, stuff like that. We know exactly who he's talking about because it happens when he's been in the chat. He goes, does a stream, then starts talking about it, you know, but doesn't specify. So he's going on about the no balls thing, you know, being childish and going on about no balls, Mikey. Why don't you say who you're talking about rather than hint? You know, is it maybe because no balls to be childish?
Every single one of you guys watching right now, you could have a serious problem, but yet you won't admit it. Does my language really bother you?
Just admitted I've got loads of problems, Mikey, mate.
Absolutely. Projection. And I don't think you admit you got the problem, though. Mikey, you look back at this. Really, do you not look back at your streams? You mean you look back at your firmament stuff and all that? But look back at your rants, dude.
Yeah.
Look back at your rants and see if you're not unhinged. With a sober mind, if you can. I mean sober, I don't mean as in non-drinking. I just mean with a clear mind.
Maybe he would be better to get out of the topic, to be honest. Maybe it'd be healthier for him.
Yeah.
Well, that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
his prerogative. But as long as he keeps doing stuff like this, he's got to have to be pulled about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time. I mean, this is what I'm doing. I don't want to do it again. Hopefully, I don't ever have to do it again.
Yeah.
I won't be addressing this again. This will be first and last time.
That's it.
I also probably won't be watching Mikey either.
Oh well, no, I mean, no.
I
I'll
can
show
see why
people
you
his observations and that, but when it comes to these live streams, no.
That much? Really? If it does, I wish you luck in life, man. I wish you luck. I wish you luck.
Right.
And just
repeated for a third time at the screen. He's angry. He's angry. He's affected. Absolutely affected.
because I know there's a creator, I'm pretty sure he's okay if I said the word fuck.
I'm pretty sure he's not okay about it. I'm pretty sure he's not too happy about it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he'll forgive you.
I know for a fact he don't like it.
Exactly.
Because we have a book that comes from the creator, Mikey. Oh, you don't know, may I add? Who tells you what he likes? Who tells you what he likes and don't like, and how he wants us to behave.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the creator would use the word F-U-C-K? I don't think he would. Mikey, it's not about you. You know there's a creator. Again, not enough. Not enough, dude.
Is that not correct? Is he going to send me to hell because I said fuck again?
Nope.
Are you kidding me?
But it will. It may possibly send you to hell, mate, if you don't start believing in him and get to know him and repent.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What's the point in knowing there's a creator and he made this flat level F? What's the point in knowing that if nothing comes of it? What's the point in people knowing it's flat and knowing there's a creator if they do nothing about it? It's just knowledge, Mikey. It's just knowledge, dude. You're getting worked up over just knowledge. Unhinged about just knowledge.
Religion control my life, okay?
Neither do I. Neither do I.
You are religious, mate. You've made flat earth your religion.
Yeah, that is exactly. You've made it your idol. You made it your idol. That's what you worship. The creation, not the creator.
I speak from the heart and the mind of a genius if you think you have one.
Stop. I'm sorry, mate. You speak out your ass.
Of a genius. Of what? A genius? Geniuses don't usually speak out their ass. If they're a true genius, that is. You know, because, yeah, Einstein was a genius. He spoke out his ass.
You want to know why my skull? See the size of my skull here? Do you want to know why it's so freaking huge? Because I have an enormous brain that fits in there. Because you want to know something?
You could have a huge skull and a pea inside it, pal.
Ah, shit. Oh, what? Really? Oh, wow. The price. I actually named this stream, didn't I?
I tend to listen and shut my mouth.
No, you don't.
So I can let my brain develop.
When?
To listen and shut your mouth.
You're a grown man, mate. Your brain's already developed.
Yep. Brain's already developed. And it's as for you shutting your mouth, when you haven't got enough hours left on StreamYard to speak. That's it. That's it. When you've nearly run up your 20 hours, that's when you've got nothing to say.
The more you talk, the less your brain develops. Do you know that? So shut up.
That's your option, Fourth Wise Men. That's the point of the stream. I'm calling them out.
Citation, please.
Exactly. After a year and a half of them being like this is why you don't have to watch. It's cool. I'll see you tomorrow. This is the first and last time doing it. It had to be done. It had to be done. So I'm not going to change it at all. I'm carrying on. But bless you, man. Nice one for being here.
Can I
understand. I totally understand.
I want to quote
understand. Go what, Roger?
I want to quote a genius. This boy is mad. He's mad. Pure madness.
It's madness.
And let your brain develop for once. This is a fact. I'll tell you some more facts because that's all I have is facts.
Mate, I'm gonna have to fact check that.
Oh, all you've got is facts, Mikey.
Listening makes your brain develop when you're a grown man, when you've already got a developed brain.
It's developed.
I need backing for these claims, Mikey.
Yeah, I don't think it develops. It's just got the capacity to learn. It's already there. It's developed. It just learns. I don't think it develops. I think it's already, physically it's already developed anyway. You don't grow bigger brain mass the more information you get. Wisdom doesn't flow out your nose as snot.
I'm thinking of like Megamind.
Well, think about an elephant or a larger beast. They have more memory retention, so they can remember where to go. That's what they use it for. They don't use it for anything else. The large brain just gives you more capacity to remember where you've been and go back. Like elephants will travel across the plains in Africa, and they'll remember where the water holes are, where the trails are. They know that's not genius. That's a necessity. That's all. That's not smart. That's just a big brain can retain more memory. That's all.
No. Smartness.
You want to know how smart people become? You want to know how geniuses become the age of 8 or 10 or 12? Well, they are growing up by listening. They don't allow their children to.
What? Sometimes they're just not. Sometimes they're just born like genius. Some people have just got that gift. I don't think it's like they grew up developing better than anyone else just because they listened more. No, I don't think it completely works like that, Mikey. Some people just couldn't be a genius. Just haven't got it in their genes to be a genius. Pure crap you're talking, Mikey, yeah?
Talk at a very early age. Why is it always a rush to have your children talk? Why don't you get them to shut up for a while and let their...
Why don't you get some kids, mate, before you start telling other people what they should and shouldn't do with their kids?
Wow, get your kids not to talk. It's part of their development to talk. It comes natural to them. They will mimic and stuff like that. Get them to shut up is holding them back, you numpty.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to go to sleep. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so.
All right, dude. Bless you, man.
Enjoy the rest of this. All right.
Yeah, man. Bless, dude.
Bless you too.
Brains develop. How about that? Why don't you tape their mouth shut until they're 5 years old? Those would be geniuses. Their brain would.
That's called child abuse.
That'd be child abuse, yeah. It won't make a genius, mate. In fact, it'd probably make problems for that child in later life.
Mikey, listen back to your stream.
And mate, I really think this is bad taste saying things like that, mate.
Very bad taste. Very bad, Mikey. A lot of people, dude, people get cancelled for saying less than that. I don't believe in cancel culture, but people do. That it really is bad taste, dude.
Would be ready to explode with so much information that it's captured.
Like you, ready to explode. Is that because you got so much information in your brain that you're ready to explode like now? I don't think so, dude.
Because of this not moving. Correct?
Practice what you preach.
Those are the facts. Again, I'm talking to you people. You. What have you done in the last 24 hours? How many people have you talked to about the flat earth?
Why do we have to?
Why do you have to? It's because it's your cult, your religion, that you have to do something for a non-entity. It's really bad, Mikey. You are worshipping this.
It's terrible.
It's good to get the truth out, but what do you mean? What are you doing? How many people have you spoke to about flat Earth? What if I'd spoke to none in a week about flat Earth? So what? So what? What if I'd spoke to about 50 people in a week about Jesus instead? Would that not be better? Maybe.
Show me the size, the model, not your actual testicles. Show me a model of your balls.
What?
What?
And if they're not any bigger than this,
hold on a minute. Let me just go into other room and get my ball sack model out. You're talking out your ass, Mikey, mate.
Is Mikey cockeyed? No, but he's got red eyes, and he sort of like maybe they make. Well, I don't see him cockeyed. Maybe he does a little bit. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. Maybe it's just the pinkness in his eye. But I mean, this is garbage talk. This is just rubbish talk. This is stupidness. It's not even filler. It's just nastiness. There's no need for it. I don't see the point in this crap.
I mean, I weren't gonna say that you got a balls in obsession, like, but mate,
You've got a balls obsession, yeah.
You really have got an obsession with balls.
You're a Blake spheroids, man. Wow.
Or maybe our testicles are flat discs, like, I don't know, like.
Oh, wow.
Bulls are jealous of me. Bulls that walk down the freaking country road are jealous of me.
What? Bulls?
Do you be a bulls, as in bulls cows, because they've got big balls, so he's got bigger balls? I get the metaphor, dude, but really?
Mate, a bull don't even know what jealousy is like.
Hold the red sheet in front of you and see how jealous the bull is.
You've got it, Glenn. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Mikey, this is stupid. Please watch this back and see how ridiculous this is, dude.
Yep.
You're talking like a 12-year-old with an anger problem.
Tell me what I have done wrong in the last almost 9 years, or however long Flat Earth started. Tell me how and what I've been doing wrong.
This.
Absolutely. This.
And talking about.
Am I recording the stars wrong or something?
Luke. This bloke would be a good flat earther to send to Antarctica. Is that because they're not coming back? Ate too much cranes, Mikey.
Am I doing street activism wrong? Did I do my billboard wrong? Did I do something wrong with that billboard back there? What about my prove me wrong statement?
This is bigging yourself up. You're just telling us what you do again and bigging yourself up and saying, this is what I do. This is what you should be doing. I mean, I'm the Big Dipper. What the hell is that about? I'm the Big Dipper. Are you talking about you or the actual constellation there? That actually looks like Orion, but it's just because of the blurriness of it. There you go. It looks like Orion on its side a bit, but it's not. It's not.
Wow. Mikey put a video out about Pleiades, and I had to correct him that he'd spelt it wrong.
Oh yeah, I remember he said that. I remember that.
Yeah, like, so
I mean,
if you've got spelling mistakes on your banner, then you might want to change that.
Oh, absolutely.
Here, have I done something wrong with this?
What? Well, he's got a sheet saying "prove me wrong," so it must have information of flat Earth and stuff like that. And I think he always uses the water level thing and all that, and I think he confuses water level sometimes with spirit level. I don't know. I think he does sometimes.
Did I shave my head wrong the other day? What is it? Are my eyes not the right color for you?
That's absolutely nothing to do with your point, Mikey. What is the point?
Am I not wearing the right clothes? I don't know. What is your problem? Seriously. If you walk around town and start judging people, there's something seriously wrong with you, okay?
What? So walking around town judging people is wrong, but sitting at your YouTube desk ranting on a live stream judging people is not wrong. Where's the logic in that, Mikey?
I don't care if you walk down Main Street.
This is the question, Bazza. Why is he bitching? Because
exactly.
He thinks everyone should be doing what he's doing. He thinks he's the be all and end all of truth.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's the only one doing things.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Adam. Absolute effing nonsense, Mikey. Absolutely.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, Mikey. This makes Flat Earth look bad. The things that you are doing and saying makes Flat Earth look bad.
Exactly.
Do people want to be in a common community where they sit and watch some bald guy ranting and raving about other people?
No, of course not. The only reason I'm watching this is because I'm calling after a year and a half of him doing it, that I remember him doing it, hinting at people that we are friends with on the streams with every night, talking about us not being specifying, knowing by his descriptions. This has been a year and a half in the making. We've spoke about it a little bit, but we've never done a stream in it. This is the first and last I want it to be. Simple as that, Mikey. It's been a year and a half, dude, of this bull crap. It's just, you're talking garbage. It means nothing. What you're saying means nothing. There's no logic to it at all. When you're going about balls and then all the other crap, the size of your napper.
A pink tutu with spiked hair. I could care less. Who am I to judge?
Yeah, who are you to judge, Mike?
When did I become so perfect?
Exactly.
I don't know.
You are judging.
Again, I'm waiting
You
for
are,
you
exactly.
to make me a list of what I'm doing wrong.
Why do you need a
And
list?
if you're so concerned with my language,
you should be able to watch this back and discern for yourself what you're doing wrong, Mikey. Well, it's okay having an opinion, Mikey, but just the way you go about this is ridiculous. Oh, yo, Daniel C. Dude, thanks for coming, dude. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. I cover loads of your stuff, man. Excellent. I've actually just saved your last live stream you did, your last premiere, sorry. The premiere about the YouTube pastors, YouTube Christians. I want to cover that next week sometime, if you don't mind. But thanks for being here, dude. Bless you, man. Bless you. You got, like I said, videos, love them, man. You do brilliant stuff, brilliant stuff.
you have a problem.
Love you too,
I'm
Daniel.
talking to you. You have a problem.
Yeah, I love you, man. Love you too, man. Absolutely. God bless you, bro. God bless you. Honestly, I love what you're doing on YouTube. It's fantastic, man. I come past you just randomly. God works in brilliant ways sometimes, man.
Problem. Can you admit it? These platforms, again, you're having 6 people with freaking emojis as their face. What is wrong with those people? Their balls are inverted now. That
You keep doing it. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, Daniel, see, I've give you a spanner, red. Well, we call it spanner over in the UK. But wrench, give you a wrench, man. I give all the cool guys a wrench. So yeah, it might not make sense that everybody's in blue, but I like everybody to be equal. And I don't get many trolls, but it's just in case, you know, your arms just in case, sort of thing. Bless you, man. Nice one for being here.
You know what, right? When I go on Flatzoids, it's his show.
Mm-hmm.
He's on camera. I don't need to be on camera. When you're on camera on your show, you don't have to be on camera on Flatzoids or my show. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about, Mikey?
Oh, you're from Portsmouth. What? You're from Portsmouth. You live in the States. You've got an American accent, or are you on about Portsmouth in the US? I don't know. I'm sure you got an American accent. I just thinking wrong. Yeah, I don't know. But
it won't be the first time you're on, PJ, will it?
It won't be the first time I'm wrong. Exactly.
We'll get
there you go. You immigrated in 1996. That's cool. That's cool. Excellent, bro. Excellent. That's nice. That's good to know. Bless you, man.
It's a completely wasteful.
I live in Coventry, Midlands of England, but I'm from Scotland. I'm from a fishing town in Scotland called Fraserburgh, but I live in the Midlands of England.
And I'm from South Yorkshire.
South Yorkshire, mate. Hold on. Chelster Deluxe. Us even has a Dundee Aberdeen. US even has a Dundee. Not us. Sorry. US even has a Dundee and Aberdeen. They do. They've got Aberdeen and Seattle, isn't they? Is it not spelled differently though? Is it DEIN at the end? Something like that. Because who was it? Kurt Cobain was from Aberdeen, I think, in Seattle. Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, I think. Oh, your mum. Oh, wow. Your mum's from Coventry. I was in Birmingham last year. Excellent, dude. My mum's from Coventry. That's why I've got the link of Coventry. My mum moved up to Scotland when she married my dad and that. They split up later on. My dad died and all that, but he split up before that, before he died, obviously. My mum came back down here. So, that's a quinky dink. That's brilliant, man. That's good to know, dude.
Stream YouTube channel. If you're having a platform with 5 or 6 people that can't even present their own face,
why
to the public, they are.
Yeah, exactly. Why?
Why?
Play up Pompeii. What's that? Is that a video of yours? Play up Pompeii. Or are you talking about something else in the chat? But if it is, I'll have a look at it. I'll definitely have a look at it if it is one. Yeah, exactly. Why, Mikey? I mean, everything he says so arrogant. I mean,
why do you have to show your face? Like, what bearing on anything has showing your face on a camera got to do with it?
Exactly right. Some people are just not comfortable with it. I mean, that's why you've got the option, Mikey. That's why the option's there.
Are fucking losers.
Mikey, you're doing that for shock value. Why do you have to do it? Yes, people swear it slips now and again, but you are doing this intentionally because you know it will get a reaction out of someone. It's not good. It's in bad taste, Mikey.
Yep. Fucking is that?
Sorry, Michael.
Cheers for saying that we're losers, Mikey. I mean,
oh yeah, thanks. Dude,
next time you need a loser to help you out to use StreamYard, mate, you can.
Exactly, Mikey.
But,
people have helped you out and not expected anything back from it, and you just throw it in the face.
You know, this loser who can't show his face on camera had to show you how to use StreamYard, and you're calling me a loser. Think about that, dude.
That hurt you? Are you going to start crying now that I said fucking?
But what Michael said earlier, Mikey, about watching the stream back and checking what you're actually like, you should. Like say, I know you watch your firmament ones back, your star observations back, and that's good. That's fine. All good to review them and that. But review yourself on a rant, and if you don't cringe at this, Mikey, there's really something wrong.
Exactly, Bazza. Why does it matter to see a face? The truth need a talking face for your ears to work. No, and look how much you just banged on about people listening. Yeah. People might listen better if they're not looking at my ugly mush, mate.
Yeah. Do we see God's face? Do I believe God? Exactly. Like, you know, why do I need to see his face to believe him?
He might not have big enough testicles.
Might not have big enough testicles. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. It was Mikey would say. Size of little beans. I thought it's crazy talk.
It is chill. It's ego. It's pride, mate. That's what we're looking at here.
Oh, absolutely. Narcissism, man.
The I all the time. I do this. I do that. You know.
The self. It's all about the self. I mean, I know he's not a Christian. I know he just believes in the creator because of flat earth. All good. I believe in flat earth. I believe in the creator. But I believe the creator is Christ.
What comes first, sir? Christ or flat
Christ.
earth?
Christ.
So if I were to go to town, I'd be more inclined to preach Christ rather than flat earth to someone. No doubt flat earth will come up in the conversation, but that wouldn't be my first talking point.
Absolutely.
Not everybody's a Christian, though, you know. Like, each to their own, Mikey. Everybody does their own thing.
That's right. That's right.
We're dealing with the facts here, guys. Again, I'm honest. Does that?
You haven't given us any facts. You give us your opinion and speculation on stuff at the minute. Where's the facts?
Bother you that I'm honest? I will get to the chat in a minute, but we need to play something here. If it bothers you so much.
Hello. Bitch. No. I said a bad word. Yeah. You motherfucking bitch. Oh fuck.
Why would you play that, Mikey? What's the good about playing kids swear? Why would you do that? Okay, I want to hear the point.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm fucking going outside. It's just a goat. No. It's a fucking goat.
Again, innocent little children swearing.
Because they've heard their parents swearing. That's not a good influence. That's not good. That's your point, Mikey?
Does that bother you?
It bothers me. Certainly bothers me. Mikey, that's not good. I mean, laughing at that. A kid swearing. Yes, I understand it can be funny. But ultimately, to keep doing it, it's not good. It's not good for them to be brought up swearing in with that attitude. It's the parents' fault, absolutely. But that's not funny, Mikey. I mean, sorry, that pause on that face looks demonic, but sorry. Mikey, I'm sorry, dude. You're starting to really be unhinged. That's not good, man. I know I keep repeating it, but I can't. I'm exasperated by it.
If that bothers you, you have a serious problem. And you're not admitting it.
If that doesn't bother you, I think you have a serious problem and you're not admitting it. This is projection.
It's words. That's all it is, man. Did I physically hurt you by saying fuck, damn, shit, fucking cunt? Did I physically?
How did God bring creation into existence, Mikey? With words? Words are powerful, dude. Words. Look at James, in the Bible, talks about taming the tongue. Can pick you up, edify you, and lick you down at the same time, Mikey. I just don't get why he doesn't get this crap. Try getting the Holy Spirit, Mike.
Physically hurt you.
By doing
that. You have a fucking problem.
No, I don't want to hear kids swearing, Mikey.
No, I don't.
Forward it.
Again, when did you become perfect?
Never. One person was. Christ.
Yeah, hey, where'd that one go? I want that one back.
Yourself.
This is me, raw as or step aside and watch me.
What an absolute
You're lucky
child.
we're not.
Either way, I'm
sat and played 3 videos worth of kids swearing and stuff like that. Mikey, I'm sorry, it's deplorable. That's absolute disgusting. Not good, bro. Not good.
That's what I mean. Like, You're lucky we're not at war. You want to know why? Because you would all be dead right now. You would be dead.
How so?
Again.
Exactly how so.
I don't even know. Like they might even be microscopic. Some of your testicles.
Exactly, Jen. We're still
even know.
Going on about right. 31 minutes that in, and you're still going on about microscopic testicles and big testicles and comparing them between what you've got and what the rest of Flat Earth has got, and what you do and what the rest of Flat Earth does. I think Mikey might be a demigod, you know.
This is the god of testicles.
The god of
know if it's humanly microscopes, magnification of 300 times. I don't even think you would be able to see them.
Wow.
Again, these are the facts. Okay. Moving on. Enough with the fucking swearing already, guys. Okay.
Luke, he already does get used by Globers to make Flat Earth look crazy.
Exactly. I'm just putting that up there. Yeah, he does. He does, bro.
Can you remember SpaghettiOs with one?
SpaghettiOs. I was just about to. GMXC Level's done another one. No, the Arwen Predator one. It's got Mikey in it. It's got Mikey in it, and he's a flat earther. He's with us, and he's doing it because he sees what Mikey's being like and Arwen's being like. You know. Oh, by the way, thank you to Nathan Oakley for saying what he said yesterday. I haven't seen it yet, but Roger told me that he was bigging up this channel on his channel. So thank you, Nathan Oakley, for that. And thanks for coming in yesterday and giving me a little bit of advice and stuff. Excellent, bro. Thank you.
Okay, let's go with the chat here. We got Zep, we got Tarrant, we got Trey. Good to see you there, buddy. Loser can't do math. That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good one.
What? Loser can't do math. Well, why is that good? What do you mean it's a good one? Why is it?
Yeah, that's a good one. See you later for a while. Honest. Yeah, that's a good one. See you. We got Mad About a Shape. We got Zep. We got Red Guy TV. You tell what you are doing. I'll tell you what you are doing wrong. No, you won't. There's nothing that I'm doing wrong.
You've asked people to come in your chat and tell you what you're doing
wrong. What you're doing
wrong.
Are
you going to remove them for doing exactly what you've asked?
Exactly. I mean, it might have been a troll. It might have been saying a trolley thing, but you asked them. And then he tells you what he's gone.
Do you know what, Mike?
You got to read it out.
If you don't want people telling you what you're doing wrong, stop asking people to tell you what you're doing wrong. Because obviously you can't deal with it when they do.
I mean, he's obviously had not many people call him out before because, in Flat Earth side anyway, because he keeps doing this. You know what I mean? He keeps putting himself in that kind of traffic. Well, I mean, I certainly don't want to do this again.
It's not nice, is it, to have to call friendlies out?
No, it's not. It's not.
And maybe because he ain't being called out by friendlies is why this keeps happening and happening and happening. I don't know. Like,
exactly. It's possible.
I really don't know why it bothers you, Mikey, what anybody else is doing. Like, you walk your own path.
It seems like jealousy, especially when you're going about the super chats and stuff like that. And green screens and it's all about green. No, so what if someone wants to make the background look a little bit better? So what? It's not the most expensive thing in the world to get a green screen. I mean, wow, dude.
You don't even need a green screen.
You don't? No.
Oh, I have a background.
Yeah. But he whinges about these bloody things. And it's like, so what? If someone bought a bloody green screen or got a slightly better camera, you got better bloody equipment, didn't you? To do your observations?
Kevin Mo Thompson. Doesn't seem like he's crying. It all seem that we have no longer on the ball. What's happening? Kevin Flynn.
PJ, I'm just nipping to Lou, mate.
Hi, man. Okay.
Alan, Judge House, music for truth. McToon is gonna love this footage. He loves any footage because he's in love with me. That's why.
McToon will use any footage because you're giving him the footage for it. You know, I mean, look, he'll use somebody like Flat Side. Why isn't he got to use yours to make Flat Earthers look silly? It's exactly what he's going to do, Mikey. And you're playing into his hands.
Rat stinker, whatever else. Yeah, so let's see here. View that one. You see, would beat me in a combat situation against the MT Grand, you tiny little boy. You're talking to the wrong guy, boys. Oh, yeah, me and my military combat. Yeah, we're so tough. Yeah, because you give rat shit about the human population. That's why, you piece of rat shit.
Where does that come from?
I'm not a hater. I'm a lover. Unlike some of you Americans who pound the shit out of everybody.
What the hell is that for?
I'm sorry, but I see no love emanating from you, Mikey.
No love, Mikey. I mean, why are you going on about the Americans? Because you're Canadian. Do you not have American friends? I mean, you're talking about them as a whole. You know what I mean? You're talking about people. You're not just talking about the government. You're talking about them as well. I mean, this is kind of nationalist, isn't it? Xenophobic in a way. Crazy, dude. This is poor taste, dude.
Oh. And attack other countries. Oh, did I say something wrong there? Is that what's going on? Oh.
And your government's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, your government is fantastic, dude. Sure, all governments are. Come on, man.
Mikey Loveless Smith.
Yes, absolutely. He has no anus in him, Jim. He has no anus in him. He talks out of it, but he has no anus in him. Like Jim Anus.
That's okay. Give them more guns. Let them kill everybody. Let them shoot up. Let them shoot themselves in the head. That's what their plan is. If we can't
love. So, like, if you've got no love in you about things like that, Mikey, what is your point in putting Flat Earth? Why is your point in stressing Flat Earth so much? Is that out of love or out of hubris, maybe? Because you know something and you have to get the information out. Because I hear no love emanating from you at all.
No.
At the minute, Mikey. I know sometimes you can be soft and cool and all that, but when compared to this, you're the one doing comparisons. So compared to this, when you're all cool and chill, this just speaks mountains, man.
kill them, let them kill each other. The governments give a flying fuck about you guys.
See?
You haven't noticed that yet, have you?
Because the government's then the people, you know, it's... Come on, dude. Do you think people living in the States are all for the government? Obviously, some are, obviously. But, I mean, people are a bit like us.
It's a freaking game show, man. I wish you
luck.
know
this. We know this.
I wish you luck.
We know it's scripted. It's a game show.
So, what did I write down here?
What do I like?
Do?
What did I write down? So you got your rant done in 35 minutes. I wonder if it's finished ranting.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Rant list.
Rant list.
So yeah. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm attacking the government in more ways than
become a little bit predictable, Mikey. Tell me. I knew it. Come on, dude.
But somebody tried to tell you in your chat and you banned them.
Yep. Yep. Hypo and Crate.
One. Suing the government, suing the Canadian Space Agency. Okay.
There it is.
The papers are in the car, I think, so I can't show you anything. But I will be streaming live on Thursday as I drive to the lawyer's office, go into the building, go up the elevator to the 16th floor, and walk into the office, and I'll grab the paper that I need to sign, show you the paper, and then I will end the live.
You don't need to know the dynamics of getting there. You know, like got in the car, up the elevator, run up there, get the papers.
I'm not being funny, but I've better things to do than watch somebody sat in a car driving and all.
Yeah, absolutely. Ranting as well.
Because I'll have to wait there for the lawyer to ask for me to come into the office. So that's what I'll be doing.
It's called the waiting room.
Again, what are you doing?
Not waiting in a waiting room.
You don't want to know what I'm doing. I'm doing too.
Not waiting in a waiting room for this listener.
You just told us what you're doing, you nutcase.
Exactly. You're telling us what we exactly.
Too much. I have a list as long as a freaking mile long that I want to do, but I got no money to do it.
Oh, is that the problem?
Right? Man, if I had money, I would drive from coast to coast 10 times over, all over North America.
Because you like driving.
What fella?
to do these lands, or to force people to like, try and force people to like your opinion, or go with your opinion.
It'd make a good salesman, wouldn't it, driving up and down country?
Luke, I bet this guy is jabbed up ×7 and wears his mask alone in his car. No, yeah, he doesn't. Unfortunately.
He could be jabbed up, mate.
He could be jabbed up, yeah. Oh, yeah, Luke. How you doing, bro?
Not everybody in Flat Earth who says they're not jabbed up aren't jabbed up.
That's true. That's true.
Well, I couldn't sit on the sidelines for any longer.
He had to come and set some.
As using a sporting analogy, you know, when you're on the bench and you're just waiting on the tap from the manager, we call it a coach, and you're just raring to go on. So I feel like I've spent a half on the bench, and I'm just running on, and I want to impress the coach.
But so Luke, you've never had the pleasure of watching Mikey then, no?
No, what I can, my first experience, and if this guy wasn't talking about flat Earth,
you think
there is nothing that would suggest this guy's a down-to-earth, conservative, God-fearing, common sense, for the truth. He's just got a real libtard, wokey, loves the government.
He's a coward.
He would be the perfect character for the establishment to install as a so-called flat earther.
Yeah.
He's just oozing with estrogen and fake outrage but I think he might be a real person who's just really damaged and crying out for help. Because if this is not a real individual, this is an Academy Award performance.
The thing is, we know Mikey. We've had him on. I've had him on. I've given him a show. Mikey's given him a stream. Michael's given him a stream. I've given him a stream. Flats is having him on his stream a few times about his observations. Perfect. He was fine then. But
is he not just having a bad day?
Oh no, he does this a lot. He
No,
does
he's
this a
done
lot.
it a few times. Like
This has been a year and a half in the coming. We've mentioned it before, but never done a stream on him. Didn't want to. He's a friend. You know what I mean? Allegedly. You know what I mean?
questionable, isn't it? Now he's called us losers.
Of course. Hey Matthew, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man.
Obviously, we think Mikey's a friend. It might not be like reciprocated. Like
No, of course. It's madness, though, isn't it? It's madness to go on like this. To think that you are the be all and end all of flat earth evidence and I don't know, vocation. You've got to have the exact same vocation as him.
Let me put it to this: like, is it any difference from watching Arwen?
No, I mean, no, pretty much the same. I mean, Arwen says a bit worse things about Christ, but yeah, pretty much the same. That's probably why Jamie Sea Level started doing things on him. The same kind of thing. That's obviously where he got the idea from.
That's what's in my mind. What would you do? What would you do? I'm waiting. I've already driven across to Western Canada a few times. I'm not. This is not my first rodeo here. This is my second billboard. I've been doing this for many, many years. Okay. So at some point,
I'm doing this for many, many years as well. Just ranting.
Some of the morons who have a attention span of about 4.5 seconds.
I mean, he's not even going on about anti-flat earthers, globers, or anything here. He's going on about flat earthers, us. That's who he's going on about, without specifying, but that's who he is going on about. And Christ believers, followers of the way. That's who he's going on about.
Do the research first, then open your traps. And the reason why I have a globe in my car is so you can understand how airplanes supposedly work on a sphere. You're not putting 2 and 2 together because I'm not.
You don't need a
lot of
globe.
empty space.
You don't need a little globe model to know how they think a plane works on a sphere. Yes, you can slightly demonstrate, but you don't need it.
But just recently, though, one of these flat earthers that goes on panels and does debates and that has actually come up with real pitch data that proves planes fly on a flat Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that Brian?
Brian's
Brian.
Brian, the Paddy fella.
Yeah. Fantastic
presentation. Yeah, that was amazing.
Ace, wasn't it? Absolutely ace, man.
Brian's
always.
He is.
He's just put a video out this morning, actually addressing Upwards Earth.
Oh, nice! I'll have to watch that in a bit.
It's only short, like.
That'd be.
I lost you, Luke, I think.
I was said be a great subject change for a break from this bloke.
Yeah. Well, this will be the only time we do this with Mikey, Luke, but.
That's a good idea, I reckon.
Not again. No way.
Like we've said, it's been dropping these hints time and time again, and we've basically ignored it really, but
yeah,
okay.
Flats did pull him once on his stream, but he kind of disappeared. He didn't get the full. He just got. He spoke to Mikey that night properly, and then after what Mikey said, he said, "Right, wait, that Mikey, I want to show you something." He started to show him. He says, "Oh, I was probably having a bad day." Then he kind of disappeared. That was it. So he's never been pulled properly. Never been pulled. I don't think. So yeah, this is a one-off. Definitely. Didn't really want to have to do that. But you just can't. It's got to be done at some point. Somebody's got to say something.
It's pretty damn good.
Absolutely. I mean, like you said at the start, it's done in love. But the more I go through it, I start to dislike him. You know what I mean? But it's still done in love.
You're hearing me, but you're not listening. Listening skills 0 or -10. Derek, hey, what's up, dog?
What? Well, that was a bit of the old. Where is that?
Yeah, that barking little. That's going to be clipped as one of the bloggers will put that.
Oh, for goodness sake. Okay.
Claws match.
The claws match. Oh,
have you gotten a chance to see the comet recently? No. It should be visible tonight, right after sunset, between the sun.
Mikey's not a star, dude. Mikey does good observations, but what he says and what he's been saying about us is not star material.
And Venus. Oh,
John Charles. So it must be in Roger's chat.
Thank you. See, that's the shit I need to know. Because I've got so many things on my mind. I want to record the moon in certain different ways, different times. Of course, that takes years to do. And here's another one: waxing or waning. Either one is in the south, one's in the north. Think about it, boys and girls.
What? Moon waxes and wanes both in north and south, dude.
I know. PG, can you link that Upward Rising Earth video?
See, this is my point, right, Mikey? You're doing a rant and then you're saying stupid things. Like,
yeah, exactly.
This best flat earther who does all. What does anybody else do for flat earth? You've just literally stated that moon waxes in north and wanes in south or something stupid like that, when it literally does both in north and south.
It'll just look like it's from the other side when you're in the south, won't it? It's still doing the same thing though, isn't it? Oh, come on. What's going on here? So yeah, I'm just I'll play this. I'm just trying to or am I thinking wrong, Michael?
What?
Like it's still waxing and waning, but it'll just be it'll just look like it's on the opposite side when you're in the south as opposed to the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am right. Yeah, I'm right enough thinking that. I was thinking I might be
waxes and wanes for everybody on earth, doesn't it? Like,
of course. Yeah, I'll go and get that link thing. I'll play this while I get the link.
Yes, that is. Let me read that again. Should be visible right tonight between the sunset and Venus. I will be going out tonight, 100%. After my live stream, I will be going on my exercise bike. I guess I will not be going for a walk tonight. I will focus on
your exercise bike, no?
Venus and the stars, or Venus and the.
Why don't you
sorry for his neighbours.
Why don't you ride your exercise bike while you're streaming? Kill two birds with one stone, like.
Yeah. Right, I've got it here, David. Here it is. Oh, someone's already done it, but I'll put it in anyway. Logical's already done it.
What is it?
Brian's Upward Rising Earth video.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to have a look at it as well. But there it is, guys, if you need it.
So, yeah. For those of you, I'm going to give a personal message. Personal message.
Okay.
I don't even know how to say this nice. I just don't.
Personal one. Come on.
It's a personal message. It has to be to a person.
To a person. Yeah, an individual person named.
Because when you respect me, I respect you. Okay? So it goes both ways. When you start intimidating me, laughing at the factual information I'm trying to give to you, and whatever else, maybe it's my education or whatever it is, you guys need to there's just too much. But I know way too more than you do, okay?
Why is he attacking us when we've not done out to him though? Like,
yeah, I know. Wait, I am no.
You obviously don't respect us, Mikey.
Exactly. He knows way more than we do. Way more. It's just too much. You said that because you didn't know what to say, Mikey.
You got nowhere to go. I'm trying to tell you the facts, okay? I'm not the one lying to you. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. Go measure the curve. Go figure out what the Earth's curvature rate is. You can look it up on Google. Your God Google will tell you what the Earth's curvature rate is, but you will not.
Yes, Chosta, your message doesn't need a face. Your ego does, though.
Not see it with your own two eyes. That's a problem. Everything we do in construction.
We do. Are you in construction, Mikey?
Oh, here comes spirit level.
Here comes the spirit level, yeah.
We use a spirit level, which contains not just water, but I think there's alcohol and other things in there. So
well,
obviously doesn't.
Hence why it's called the spirit level, because he used to just say it was water. But yeah, no, spirit level. I don't know what's in it. I don't know what they
I'd be checking his own spirit levels because he's got some entities that are in charge, I reckon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right, I'm gonna go to the toilet, Michael. You're in control.
Freeze. We use this in construction to build cities, highways, bridges, railroads. Everything you do in construction, we use a level. When they build a house on the side of a mountain,
not everything.
I don't even know why I'm explaining this because it's so funny. When we build a house on the side of a mountain, what can I use here? I'll use this. We make sure the house is straight up and down, even though the mountain is at a slant. Okay. We don't build a house like this. We're going to be leaning like this all the time, guys. Plane surveyor, not a curve surveyor. The horizon is horizontal. That's why we call it the horizon. It's not called the curve-izon.
Now, Mike, horizontal comes from the word horizon, not all the way around.
Curve-izon. Because there is no curve. You see this with your own two eyes. Oh.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have a point when it comes to things like that. Yeah, Glenn, absolutely.
The water, the oceans, sea level. No.
Yeah, he's got points when it comes to these things. He's a flat earther, but it's his attitude towards other flat earthers that's the point, yeah. But yes, he's got a point now.
This is how stupid people are. Oh, we're in Denver. We're a mile above sea level. Oh, are ya? We're above 500 meters, peace, and then the hurricane that's gonna come over the shore of the beaches of Florida. How do coastlines flood on a ball? Show me and describe that and have a working model in the next 6 months how waters flood a curved ball. Does the water bulge out and then go over the curved beaches? We're laying pipe underneath the ground. What to do, guys? I'm trying to help you out here. Let me tell you a real story, because that's all I do is tell you factual information. I used to deliver pipe not far from here many years ago. Not many years ago, I would say 2016-ish or so. Delivering pipe to the dam east of here. They were laying pipe underneath the ground, right? You can ask any of your energy companies the pipe that they have underground. It'll screw them up, trust me. I asked them, what was the longest site you've worked on? He thought it was time reference, like from, you said, well, from May to September. No, I mean how long and distance.
Yeah, well, you didn't specify to him, did you? You can't expect him to know. How long also includes time. So if you didn't specify to him, how's he going to bloody know?
He's like, oh, I think he said like 400 kilometers or something like that. And so he went on a piece of paper and he drew a straight line. He's doing this as I'm sitting there. He went from A to point B. He said, if it was a straight line, I'm going to need a certain amount of pipe. Okay.
This was, I don't know, possibly Saturday night, Friday night, something like that, Jono.
Yeah, it was. It was certainly at the weekend, I think. Certainly at the weekend.
Then he drew an arc as if there was a curve, and he went from point A to point B. And he says, with a kerfuffled look on his face, he says, I'm gonna need more pipe. No, you're not gonna need more pipe. If you needed more pipe, you would have figured that out the last 20 years of however long you've been working in this company for, of laying pipe. Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Don't want to go to work today? Okay, let's lay down some pipe for 400 kilometers here on this supposed spinning ball here.
This is a terrible argument.
Oh my god!
What is he doing? I mean, this doesn't mean
terrible argument.
When we get to 300 kilometers,
it is terrible.
If you look at his drawing, the guy won't need more pipe because he's cutting fruit curve. Like if he were laying it around the curve, he would. But so it's just a terrible argument. Like,
of course it is. Of course it is.
People just lay pipe on a flat earth at the end of the day.
On a curve and the same point A to B, it's going to be longer. Obviously, on a line, on a straight line, it's shorter. But yeah, if you're cutting through it, it's probably the same bloody length. But I don't know what he's doing here. It's just he's trying to make points that are feeble.
Kilometers. What's the curvature on that one? I don't know. It is only a crappy P1000 PT Cruiser P1000.
See, he's obsessed with them cameras because he doesn't like them.
And a P1000 is probably worth more than that car. But anyways, yeah, storm surges. I just. How? I don't have my globe in here. How? Tell me how the coastline of Florida. It's a really long state. What's the?
Well, you said this already.
I hate this. Okay, 10 miles should be 60s. I don't like. Minimum. It says 400 miles is 20-mile curvature. Interesting.
Very interesting, Mikey.
The water table and groundwater. What's the depth considered as high water table? Why is it called water table on a house? Well, that's easy.
Is it?
So exactly, what is a water table on a house? The water table is a boundary located underneath between the area where groundwater saturates, spacing between sediments by the same thing. Rock. Wow. Macho Man Rick Savagine.
It looks like we've got past rant now, doesn't it?
I think so. We just got to keep clipping it till it gets down to see what he says.
Leeway time, at least 20 minutes, half an hour. Maybe even half a mile. Yeah, 20-mile hump. West Territories. Saskatchewan is Canada's 5th. 760 miles. Saskatchewan is like one of the flattest provinces there is. Does that mean 30 is hotter than 35 miles? So what? In between me and the next city I got to go to where my lawyer's appointment is Thursday? What? Hey, where's hey, Dr. Evils, would it be a problem to find out what state you're in? Opposite side. No worries. 3 flat earthers just left Billington Bear, Chicago artist Thunder to Toronto. You have to say air curve because what would they be programming? Maybe your minds? People at the same time. Do you think that's pretty relaxing? I've used, yeah, I think Mike was doing this wrong and maybe that wrong. Before you start criticizing me on my life and what and how and when and where and what I should be saying or doing.
What?
But yeah,
is that not what you're doing?
That's exactly what you're doing. Telling people how they should live their lives and how they should do more for flat Earth, how they should do it, where they should do it.
Wow, you've been nothing but a hypocrite all the way through, and a hater, Mikey.
Compare your life of doing nothing to my life
of doing absolutely everything because the burden's all on my shoulders.
So what you should do, Mike, is carry on doing your observations of your stars and whatever you want to do and doing your activism and that. You do what you want to do. Don't tell others what to do. You just do your own thing. Don't worry about what I do or what PJ does or what Flatzite does. It's not to do with you.
Exactly. Why are you comparing? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. That's why you keep talking about people's testicles. You're in the comparing thing.
You know, when we all meet as Maker, do you think he's going to say, now then, Mikey, you did loads for Flat Earth?
Mm-hmm. You had bigger balls than Michael Kahn. So I'll give you a bigger mansion. I'll give you a bigger mansion, you know?
Kahn's going to hell because he's got tadgy little knackers.
Well, that means I'm going to the lowest depth of hell. On the 9th level of hell. Yeah, he's got a face for radio. That's a good one.
How does that sound?
PJ.
Yes, bro.
Check the link in the chat.
In private chat, yeah. Okay. I get it. Hold on, let me get rid of that thing first. Comments. Right, let's do it again. That's funny. Very funny. Is that the vibe you're getting?
It's a penguin.
Cobblepot, whatever it's called.
Aye, that's it. That's the one. Nice.
Funny.
Nice. This is
you can open your traps and say, hey, you can say this to yourself. Well, last weekend when I was out doing flat earth activism for about 6 hours in public, I could have used, I think Mike was doing this wrong and maybe that wrong. Of course, that was only your first 6 hours.
All right. See, I was only your first 6 hours. You might have done something wrong, but the next 14,500 hours, I did something else. He's just nothing but bigging himself up about what he does. And that's the standard, his standard.
But what it seems to me is basically, if you don't go and do street activism, you're not doing enough. That's basically what I get from this. Like,
absolutely. Not everybody's meant to do the same thing, Mikey. And then he says to me in private, I just want people to do a bit more. That's not what you're saying here, Mikey. At all. You're saying you want people to do the exact same as you. If not, then they're not doing the right thing.
Look, who cares what he wants? I want everybody to know Christ. Like, am I going to get
Absolutely.
that? You know?
No. Exactly.
Years. but yet I seem to be getting ridiculed about how and what I'm doing or saying.
But the thing is, though, Mike, if you're getting ridiculed by anti-flat earthers,
yeah,
and then you are attacking your friends who are flat earthers.
Exactly. It's weird.
You're not better than the people who are attacking you. You do realize that.
It's exactly right, man. Exactly right.
Good luck. And don't cry if that one person comes to you and tells you to get an education. Because there's going to be...
Sounds like you're crying about it, Mikey, that someone said to you, go and get an education. So it sounds like to me, dude.
I've got one, thank you.
Hundreds and thousands of them more. Okay? And you might actually get hit in the head by a woman.
When you go to start that, Glenn, just so I can tell Mikey, you know, make sure you do it properly and to the highest degree that you can, man, the highest standard that you can. If you can deliver 1,000 tracks, make sure you deliver 20,000.
Yeah. But make sure you've not got your emoji mask on, though, when you go to them doors. Make sure you show your face.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You might get your car damaged. And you yourself might actually get hurt standing out in public, expressing
your choice. Your choice. If you choose to go out there and possibly get hurt, your choice. Commendable, but your choice.
Your knowledge.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Nail on head there, Matthew Eastman. Nail on head.
Absolutely. I used to suspect that Mikey had some mental illness. I still do. But I used to also. Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think so too. He's demonstrated it here. He's unhinged, like Luke said.
So, again, I've been going live for how long now? An hour and 10
Too
minutes.
long.
Nobody has mentioned anything that I'm doing wrong.
Oh, hold on.
So someone tried in your chat. You removed them.
Someone did. You didn't listen to it and you removed them. You said, oh, I'll tell you what you're doing wrong, Mikey. Oh, no, you don't. Got rid of him. So, what? Contradiction, Mikey. Watch back your video.
Because what? Because why? Because I know I'm right. And I know I'm doing the right thing.
Really?
How?
This is the right thing? What you're doing now is the right thing, is it? Wow.
Could I be doing the wrong thing? I'm fighting for you, for your rights and your education, and kicking the crap out of this government here. What are you doing?
You're not going to do anything against the government, Mikey. What are you going to do against the government? Yes, I don't think they're the highest. There's obviously back that's higher. Well, look, you know, it's an esoteric thing. No need to go into that. But you're never going to take down the government, Mikey. It's the government you're going to take down the government. How are you going to do that? You're going to the government to take down the government. It's not going to happen, bro. Not going to happen. So if you just woke up,
yeah, and if they so wish, they'll remove you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
What are you doing? I'm not asking my computer this. I'm asking you. What are you doing?
Get that, Mikey? But it looks like you're pointing at your computer.
Who is he pointing at? Me?
And who are you pointing to? Exactly. You never specify. You just hint.
Are you talking to anti-flat earthers? Are you talking to flat earthers? Just seems like a big mixed up mess, and you're just ranting because your feelings are hurt, Mikey.
That's it. That's it. Hey, Mikey.
What, she don't
hey,
what, she don't blind yourself with them claws?
Hey, boy, how you doing, bro?
Yo, what's up, PJ?
Good to see you, man.
Hey, boy.
Luca and Cookie Monster. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, there.
Good to see you, man. Good. You got anything to say, about Mikey?
No. I just clicked the link because I wanted to connect.
All right, no problem. It's near enough finished. We've got a couple of minutes, and that's it. I'll have to play out with a couple of songs, but yeah, finished pretty much. 3 minutes to go. There was about a 20-minute period where you didn't say anything. Just
JFK, what's up, egghead? I don't know, shithead.
Hey,
what's your language?
Rich, innit?
Oh wait,
hey, what's up, egghead? With a big egg on your neck.
Oh, this guy is the guy that hung out with
Fokker.
with Fokker, right?
Yeah.
What's your damage there, fucktard?
See?
Are your balls inverted in two?
Oh, here we go. I wish we'd have been counting how many times you got balls up.
I know. Oh, balls again. Oblate spheroids and his sacks.
Inverted. Do you have an education? Why are you so pathetically dumb and a complete asshole to your wife? Do you abuse your wife? Why do you abuse?
Why are you doing the
sounds like
McToon? You're doing a McToon thing.
It looks like he has his hands tied behind his back.
Because that's what he's actually doing. It looks like he's getting as close as he can to the thing by putting his hands behind his back.
Have you seen Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban? And there's a picture on newspaper, Sirius Black tied up, screaming at like camera light, and it just looks like that.
It looks like it, right?
Yeah.
He's beyond a joke, man.
Why do you hit your wife? Why do you do that?
Wow.
Why do you have sex with your children?
Yo, Mikey. Bad friggin'
Oh, yeah, Mikey,
taste.
that's his name, right? Mikey. Yeah.
Bad taste. Mikey, you need to watch this back. You can't say things like that. It's just
it's such a cheap trick, right? It's been done like for decades, and like that's a cheap trick, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, walking man, you're in Rogers. It's PJ stream. There's no game in Rogers, dude. Rogers just mirroring it. Good to see you, walking man. Well, you're always a Mikey, so you know you've probably seen this.
What's wrong with you? Are you mentally ill?
No, you are, Mikey.
Interesting how that can go both ways.
Mikey, yes, exactly. It goes both ways, Mikey. You are unhinged and mentally ill. I'm sorry, Mikey.
And upon that, you know, it's not only that he's got this cheap ass background. I mean, that's a really cheap background. I mean, it's got horrible decoration. What the fuck does he have there as decoration? Like a barcode?
Yeah, but Vi, he attacks people who have green screens.
Exactly. He attacks people who have green screens. Exactly.
Funny. He could use a green screen himself.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's people's on, and he goes on about people who don't show themselves on camera. Like, I showed myself on camera, but I didn't for a long time. Some people are not comfortable. It's why you've got the option. Otherwise, they would just make cameras, or they'd make the apps without the option to cover yourself. That's stupid, Mikey.
He totally fucked up any operation that Flat Earth Fokker did, right? He would totally get rancid and below standards when they were on the streets.
Alrighty.
And Flat Earth Fokker constantly had to adjust him and got angry at him for being such a lewd co-host or such a lewd guest. And he's doing, this is his modus operandi, I guess.
Yes, see, like, and everybody has skeletons in their closet. I love to you, man. Bless you, man. Love Mikey as well. That's why we're doing this in love. He's been out of order. The way he's talking about us is out of order. You know I support him all the time. This has been a long time in the making, man. But not making fun of him. Mikey's the one that makes fun of people, not making fun of him at all. I haven't made fun of him once.
Then. All right, guys, I think I'm finished. I need to figure out what I'm doing for the rest of the day and get ready for the stars.
And Mikey, again, love your observations, but your standard is not everybody else's standard, and they shouldn't be held to it by you just because you think that is meant to be the standard. That's it. That's his video, guys. That's it. Well, it's what needed to be on one time only, and I will not be making another one. That's it. That's it. Done. So, Mikey, said what I've got to say. That's it. Still love you. Still love you. It doesn't sound like you like us, but I still love you, man. Through Christ, it's a choice. You know what I mean? Love your observations, but I had to correct you in what you were saying. You might not believe so. Oh, you were talking about Walkman. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I see you. I know who Walkman is, see, Lightning. Don't worry. If he trolls, I'd get rid of him. If he's not trolling, then he's fine. I know who he is, man. Don't worry. I know.
So, what were his observations, BJ? If I may
ask? The fact that he's serious, he starts serious. The firmament observations. His observations are quite good. I mean, who's to say they're completely in focus? He's the only one that's saying it completely. I think they are. I mean, as far as I can see. I mean, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. But to me, his observations are excellent. But it's him holding that standard to people that everybody should be like this and should do this for flat Earth and go and be into activism and stuff like that. Not everybody's made of that. There's different ways. There's different avenues to flat Earth or whatever, or for the knowledge of flat Earth. You know, he goes on people about debates. Some people, yes, debates don't solve anything between the debaters, but the people listening might get the truth from it. You know, he goes on about things like that. You know?
Everybody does their own thing, which is like that's what individuals do. But I just want to say, we're not talking about skeletons in closets, see, Lightning. We're addressing his obvious attack at us.
That's it. That's the thing, because he hasn't specified by saying this person, that person, but we know by the way he's describing things, and it's been going on for about a year and a half now. You know, and we've always been accommodating to him. We've always, like, said he's welcome on the channel. You know, give him. I mean, he's been on presenting his observations on on Flats's, on Michael's. I think he was on Roger's earlier as well.
If he's waking up thousands of people, why hasn't he got thousands of these people on his channel then?
I like what he's doing, but not everybody should be held to that. Like I say, I always commend him for what he does, but he shouldn't be puffed up by it. He shouldn't be so puffed up by it. He shouldn't be so prideful. Maybe I shouldn't commend him so much. Every time he came in my chat, I was like, yeah, Mikey, the links there, do you know what I mean? Observations are fantastic. You know what I mean? Go and see. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe that's helped him have a big head. I don't know. But it's not right either way. So that's the first and the last time I've ever done it, and going to be done. You know, that's it done. We said
I don't trust Mikey. I don't trust him.
And you're entitled to that. You're entitled to that. Exactly. He doesn't obviously trust some of us, so absolutely entitled. Absolutely entitled to that. So that's it. You got anything to say, Michael?
Nah, I think we pretty much said it all. Like, I just thought Mikey watches and has a little reflect on things he's saying.
Absolutely. I agree.
But as far as you deciding what other flat earthers do, no.
No.
You don't, mate. If you want to go out and do secret activism, that's your bag. If you want to do debates, that's your bag. If you just want to join panels, that's your bag. And if you just want to sit in chat, that's your bag. You can't be telling other people what they should and shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, Michael Kahn. I mean, if you want to do it, you're going to do it. Don't tell other people to do what you think they or yourself should do. Right?
Yep.
It doesn't work.
Exactly right.
But this is what this is. I mean, you know, it's a platform. You can shout whatever you want. You know, from the platform, from the soapbox. Everybody has a soapbox on YouTube, and so you know that's cool. You know, it's still somewhat freedom of speech. So you know,
Of course. But yeah, I think that'll do.
The thing is, though, we've got into realms that is sniping at obviously us, you know.
Aye.
And
Aye.
you know, you snipe, you're gonna get sniped back, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just going to see if Jim's done any more observations.
Sea lightning, right? I'm gonna tell you straight, sea lightning, right? If I'm going to do any kind of activism, it's gonna be for Jesus, not flat Earth.
Absolutely.
Because flat Earth's secondary to me. I don't really care about. I'm more interested in people finding Christ.
Definitely. Flat Earth is established. It's a non-entity. You can't do anything for it. Yes, you can get the truth out about it. Yes, I think it's important. But ultimately, if it doesn't lead you to Christ, I just think it's information. You know.
But I mean, Christ is known as the truth, right, and the path, and the light or the life. I'm not sure. And so it's. I mean, if you're on your way to truth, you're gonna hit flat Earth, right?
Yeah.
And if you're on your way to truth and you didn't hit flat Earth yet, well, you're not really there. It's an observation. You cannot. The only thing that people can do is deny it, and people are very good at denying it.
Yeah.
So, but still, it's a fact. You know,
that's a fact.
It is a. I think it can be a start to on your journey to Christ, because it can certainly convert some atheists.
Exactly.
So you can't find Christ if you're an atheist.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
But if you go, oh, hang on, geez, this was created. Once you realize it's fact, there's a creator, then you've got a chance to find the real God, Christ, Jesus.
Yeah,
well, I did agree with you, but when you said that if you're an atheist, you can find Christ. But there's many atheists that did find Christ through research. Through research, you know, and they found the truth and therefore Christ in the facts of this realm. So there's many atheists that became theists or believers even, or you know, through flat Earth.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we agree.
Any scientific evidence that there's been intelligent design, and that could be flat Earth, it could be DNA, it could be how a living cell works. It's clear it's got the fingerprints of a designer. So one of those things could be flat Earth and what we live in, and we obviously don't know most of it. We can make a claim that the Earth is flat, and that it's a geocentric model. That's about all we can prove from what I can see.
You see, lightning, people may try and censor God, but God can't be censored. He's always going to be made known. You know, people may try and hide God, but look, that's why people are waking up to the truth. There's a God who ultimately does it, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, you might say you cannot deny it, but I mean, we see and we have experienced their denial, right? People will deny it. They will just flat out deny it. You know, just not available for evidence. Somehow they are not available for any evidence.
Don't want it, do they?
No, they don't want it. They don't want it, and we can't help them. And so someone was saying before, what's the point of debating those people? And I agreed. I don't think there is any point.
Exactly.
I think debating can be useful if there's people who have got some sort of an open mind. And normies would be the best people to debate. Where they're like, whoa, where they're like, what, flat Earth for real? What are you talking about? And then you start showing people, and they might like deny it or not want to talk about it, but then they come back the next day and they go, you know what? I looked into that and you were right. Let's talk some more. Where guys like Luca are never going to do that. They're going to just come back and you'll just be repeating on the same argument.
No, he's dug in. But, you know, I mean, for me, but I've always had like a way open mind. My brain just didn't fall out, you know. Of course. But my open mind was so open that when first I heard of the flat Earth, I was like, oh, "What? That
Yeah, of
actually
course.
makes sense. It actually makes sense." I did some observations and some calculations, and 15 minutes later, I was convinced. Like, yeah, that's
absolutely. I get it.
And
And
I understand that it takes some people. It takes like months or days or years even. It's always gonna gnaw at your mind. It's always gonna gnaw at your mind. Like once you did the observation, once you heard that it's possible.
Absolutely. But sea lightning, yes, we know that someone was arrested for praying outside in England. Absolutely, we know that happens. But saying God will never be fully censored. People are getting censored for praying, stuff like that. It's pretty much always happened. Either one part of the world or the other.
We're not seeing out new. Disciples were getting arrested for following Christ.
Of course. Nothing new under the sun.
And like I just commented in chat, that woman got paid 10 grand out for wrongful arrest, by the way.
That's some good news, Michael. Wow.
And nice one, Jim, for the observations, dude. Nice one for the videos.
If she lived in America, she would have been paid like 10 grand or even more. No, not like 2 million.
Yeah.
10 grand is nothing.
I know. Better than kicking balls, though, isn't it?
But it's a good thing that she had some justice working there.
Yep.
Like I say, logical. Everything said today was in love. It was in love to Mikey. It wasn't. It was a strong rebuke. It's not because I hate the dude. Because I want him to see that what he's saying, the way he's saying it is wrong. He doesn't. Not everybody has to be held to that standard of his standard.
There's a lot of things that are like infringing our rights and that, but there is little wins by, people are still winning against this corrupt system.
I've got somebody on Messenger. I'm just wondering if it's Mikey.
Today I got a letter, and they need to visit my my dwelling to label my dwelling. Whether it is energy, they need to give it an energy label. And I'm not cooperating. You can't enter my dwelling. So, well, we're gonna need to take other measures. Okay, well, I'm just gonna stand up. I'm just gonna say no.
Mm-hmm.
An energy label. They're gonna use that against me. I mean, that's why they're fucking creating a label.
No problem, Jim. No problem.
Is this
this is
using the
P900?
P900.
Yeah.
Just they're not talking about that, but I think it's part of the program. Yeah.
PJ's just playing them in background.
Yeah, I always play Jim's observations at the end of the stream, and then I play out with people say mind that. I've got what's his name? Mr. Cheswick to play out with as well, and then Mr. Super Side Rain Down. That's me done. 2 songs and I'm done. So
I've just put my order in for a P900.
Have you?
Oh, nice.
Yep. Coming in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Ooh. 50th birthday present to myself.
Nice.
Too right. Why not, dude? Right, I'll be there in 2 years. Oh, dude, I'll be there in 2 years. Oh, wow. Can't believe it. I'm getting too old.
I've got one, but it needs a repair job.
Nice one, Jim. Nice one for that, bro.
Right. Mine's second hand, so I hope it's going to be all right.
Yeah, it should be all right, but just check the focusing on it and that,
Yeah, you get an automatic 30. Like the warranty's gone, but you get a 30 days from Amazon.
Yeah.
So
how much you paid for it, if you don't mind me asking?
$475 US.
Nice, that's good.
I don't know what that is in pounds.
I don't know.
About £300.
Not much. There's not that much difference now, is there?
No, isn't there?
What did you say? What did you say?
They hold the money. I know that, Luke.
What did you say? How much in US?
475.
Yeah, about 400. I'd say 390, 400 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking
about that.
It says the latest conversion was 364.
Yeah.
Don't know how accurate that is, but
it's not bad. It's not bad.
That's not too bad.
You're looking at in and
around
around 400 quid usually. Like.
And this one is Mr. Cheswick, Let's Dance. The old David Bowie.
Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's dance to the song they're playing on the radio. Let's sway while color lights up your face. Let's sway through the crowd to an empty space. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance for fear your grace should fall. Let's dance for fear tonight is all. Let's sway, you could look into my eyes. Let's sway under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. If you say run, I'll run with you. If you say hide, we'll hide. Because my love for you would break my heart in two. If you should fall into my arms and tremble like a flower, let's dance. Pour on your red shoes and dance the blues. Let's sway under the moonlight, this serious moonlight. Let's dance. Let's sway. Let's dance.
is rolling buying the stairway to heaven. When it gets there, she knows if the stars are all closed, with the word she can get what she came for. Ooh, ooh, and she's buying stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall. Cause you know sometimes words have to mean it.
Nice. Nice. What's the name of Mr. Cheswick's channel? It's not Mr. Cheswick. I can't find it because I'm subscribed to him, but I can't find it under Mr. Cheswick. There's Mr. Super Sidewinder wants his link. Oh, here it is. He's live now. Why it is under Mr. Cheswick? So why didn't it come under that? He's actually live now. I am subscribed. So why didn't it come under Mr. Cheswick?
Is it because he's live?
Weird, right? Okay, maybe yeah, because it went from there to the top, right? Okay, got you. I've got his link now, Mr. Super Sidewinder. He's actually live right now. I thought you would have known him, to be honest, Mr. Super Sidewinder. I really thought you would have had his link. Here we go. There's his link to his channel, dude, and he's on now. Like I said, let's make sure it is. Yeah, Mr. Chesy. There he is. Nice. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, there's Babe. There's Babe. There's Vicky. Hey, Babe.
Can you? No, it's fine. Can Walking Man have a spanner, please?
No.
Why?
No, Babe. No.
Why?
You must. Because Walking Man, no, not in general. No, I think Walking Man's okay, but he can be trolly at times, babe. He's a global and he's trolly. No, he's not going to spanner. No,
I don't know. I've never
no, I know, babe. But no, listen. I know, babe. I've known him a lot longer than you. Trust me.
No, I know.
No, listen. I've got nothing against Walking Man at all. But he can be a little trolly at times. Not to me, he hasn't been. No, I'll grant it, but I'm not.
I've never seen him. I've never seen him be a troll, but
no, I'm not. I'm not prepared to give my spanner, babe. No. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Sorry. No, you know that, Walking Man. Listen, dude, I love you, man. I have got Globers on here that have got spanners as well. I have got Globers in. I've got spanners, but we've had a little bit of a past, haven't we? Maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. No, I'm happy. I'm happy for you to be here. I'm happy for you to be here, but I'm not prepared to give a spanner.
Can I just see? Lightning said Walking Man is a constant troll for
He
Mikey.
is.
If I'm being honest, I could not give a shite who trolls Mikey Smith. Like I had to leave earlier because that man and his vile mouth made me feel sick. And you're asking David Banner to take a video down about Mikey Smith that I think everybody should watch, because actually you're right. People do have but listen, people do have skeletons in their
about that
closet.
video on here.
But some people's skeletons are a lot bigger and dirtier than other people's.
Babe, I don't want anything said about that video on here.
I'm just saying.
People got a choice to go and watch it if they want.
Mikey Smith is vile. Like all these people, they've done nothing to him, and he's gone after him for no reason other than he doesn't like somebody else's observations. That's a him problem, not an us problem.
I know. You're saying let me in private chat. I didn't even know you were there, babe.
But listen, look, it's PJ's channel, so he decides what stays and goes in chat.
Exactly.
Everyone has skeletons in their closet. Yeah, they do. But when you're making videos about good people and your mouth is nothing but vile, then maybe you want to check yourself, because I'm telling you, if that was my friend, I wouldn't be friends with him anymore, because he's a vulgar piece of shite. And he can literally go suck a doorknob, because I'm done.
I've got no skeletons in my closet that I need to fear. I've told everybody who I know already all my skeletons, like, so.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'll confess. I've got a confession. I have one criminal conviction. It's for criminal damage. I smashed my mum's front and back windscreens when I was having a mental breakdown. There you go. That is my skeleton. That now, that's the only conviction I've got. Thank you very much. Never been to prison.
I have. Plenty of times.
Never been at...
Plenty of times. Babe!
I said
Yeah, but what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
No, because I didn't swear, did I?
I went, because you don't. I don't know the validity of this. I've never seen anything. So, please, right. I'm ending there, guys. Nice one for the music, guys. And like I says, didn't want to have to do this video. Didn't want to have to do this live stream at all. I'd rather it hadn't had to be done. You know what I mean? Still love you through choice, Mikey. You know what I mean? Through Christ. And yeah, what you've been saying has been wrong. It's simple as that. Still like your observations, but what you've been saying has been wrong. And that's the first, and that's the last. I'm done with it.
You're so forgiving, PJ. You're so forgiving.
Well, I do forgive. I try to.
No,
right.
Yeah, but when somebody repeats the same behaviour more than one time, there's only so many times you can forgive it.
I know. I get it. Right, we're done. I'm done with this stream, babe. It's been 4 hours.
Go anyway.
4 hours nearly. Right. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the guys in the panel. Thanks, babe. Thanks, Michael, for being safe.
Good night.
Bless you guys. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Bless you guys.
Paper cut.
Bleeding.
Really bad, actually. It must have hit an artery.
What the fuck are you showing us, PJ? What is this?
On the actual.
Look at your nose.
I knew I shouldn't have.
Maybe I'm saying some people are parasites.
Every time I bring a girl home, you guys try to eat her. It's not fair.
Come on.
Someone here order Chinese food?
Quick, they'll be hungry again.